Good day, viewers. It's I, Dexalot Smith on NitroSilverNigel. Wherever call me, it's always good. And we're here once more on this podcast with an awesome guest. Now, before we start, I want you guys to know this is going to be a cool podcast to listen to. Now, everyone, please introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm ZarraProductions. I've been part of the podcast team since season 1. Welcome.
Okay, all right. Shoot. Hello, boys. I am Doivas, and I make music, and then that's it. I've been here for 4 months? I don't really know.
How long have you been making music?
Year and 3/4, I think. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
What's up, everybody? Escobar44 here, and today we're gonna. No, I'm kidding.
Hey, it's your boy Coronoa 69 here for another episode of the podcast.
Escobar44 here, and today we're live on Facebook. No, I'm kidding. Hi, everyone. It's Corona. I'm here, and I've been friends with Nitro for some time. I've been a huge fan of the Meet the OC series and stuff, and I'm happy that I can help him with some stuff whenever he needs some help. I'm also the founder and department head of Canterlot Avenue. For anybody who did not watch the previous podcast and did not know, I mean, if you don't know at this point, you probably have been living under a rock. How dare you?
How dare you?
Because the site has been around for almost
every fandom is pretty niche. The general public is not going to have heard of it.
Yeah,
as we all know, he's number one.
Yeah. So, other than that, I play music as well, just like Doivas. I've been doing it for since I was 6. I'm currently 23 years old.
Wow.
Okay.
And yeah. I hate my life. No.
Oh, who does?
You all right?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Alright. I am Dexalot. I am here because I was invited here. I did some minor voice acting at my own request on my own episode for Meet the OC, which will be posted sometime in the future, I'm sure.
It will. We're working on the edit right as we speak.
Sick.
As well,
I've always liked the Meet the OC series, and though I have always wished it was easier to listen to, it's always been really good about introducing people's OCs, like if they were planning on RPing with those people, or maybe having an idea of joining a community where everyone RPs pretty much every day.
Yes.
Yeah. Plus, it would be good if, they were setting up a commission and the commissioner wanted info on the character. They could just be like, oh, here's a link to this video, and this will help.
Oh, that is so helpful.
Oh, I hope so.
Because I'm like that with my art. I am always like, oh, tell me about your character. And a lot of people don't know what to say or how to say it.
Yeah. Meet the OC has helped, especially me, discover some people that have been users on my website for some time that I didn't even know about, and I've listened to some of the episodes. Yeah, some of the stories and the episodes and stuff, and I've reached out to those people, and they've turned out to be pretty good RP partners.
Woohoo! One thing my series is good. We introduce you to new people every day.
Just wait till season 3 comes about, boys.
That's my line.
Yes. Make sure you support us on Patreon. Subscribe.
Like that
like button.
Follow, subscribe.
Follow on all social medias. We need all the help we can get.
Follow on all social medias.
Share.
Share and like this video with all your social medias. Now, we must begin our quest into diving into these questions. Before we must start, we must ask ourselves for young adventurers. Are we ready to do this?
Woo!
No, I don't want to dive into this.
Adventure is
ready.
out there.
I'm ready for a big giant rock to crush me when I set up a trap for exhaustion.
Is it too late to call my mom?
Yes, it's too late. It's too late.
I searched for hidden doors.
Okay.
Okay, guys, the
You
first
require
question.
additional courage.
Roll for initiative.
What?
7.
All right. I guess I'm fourth in the initiative count either way, so...
Okay, guys,
good.
let's start these questions off the correct way in the correct political manner. And we haven't said that since season 1. Well, actually, the Redux series. So, everyone, let's start the first question off. And we're not going to say the questions, but the question will be on screen for the readers, just in case you want to see the questions. So, let's get these questions started. Let's go.
Yes.
Are we reading them?
Oh, no, no.
Sorry.
Just explained it.
I'm sorry.
The thing is,
All right.
if
From
you,
the top.
if you want to,
Alright, let's do it again.
if you want to read a question for your answer, you can. But most likely, I would not be reading the questions for you guys. When I edit the video, the question will be on screen for you guys. So let's do this.
So the question will already be up on the screen,
Yes.
and we just
answer them.
Okay.
So, all right, yeah,
make
just
sure I'm on the
answer
same
them.
page.
Why didn't you read the teleprompter? Come on.
I'm sorry.
Okay,
What's a
all right.
teleprompter?
Oh,
Okay.
You don't know what a teleprompter is?
It's one
It
of
was
those
a
things
joke,
that...
obviously.
Oh, okay. Okay, so let's get started with the questions. Who, Zara, you want to go first?
Sure, I'll go first.
all right, W, we got this.
Okay. So I'm not racist, but I prefer lighter colors on ponies. I don't.
You know, Zara, listen. Oh,
No, listen. I don't like darker colors on ponies. I feel like the color contrast is just it's too much, and the lighter the color of the pony, the better it is. At least to
So
me.
I'm not racist.
Totally not racist,
Zara,
guys.
all you,
Even though I just said.
No red, black, no
Hey,
seeds.
we understand.
all you had to do, Zara, was just say a color, literally any random color, and go, I like X color, lighter. Or you could have said, I like bright colors. But no, we had to go the other direction. Okay, I see what we're doing here. I like this operation.
We're totally not racist, guys. We
Guys,
super
you
proud.
know-
No racists
understand.
here. I will say this. No OCs with color that crash in your eye. That makes no sense.
It's okay. It's okay. It's
No
we're not
OCs
racist.
no OCs were racially abused in making of this podcast.
No.
It's okay.
so
We're not
like-
racist. We're colorist, guys.
Okay, so like for an example, Nitro's OC is
Green and
a pretty-
black.
it's a pretty good shade of green. Like it's not too dark, and it's not too light. Whereas, what's a pony from the show that I could contradict?
Let's say with season 1. Let's try that. You can look back on season 1 if you can.
What? Okay. All right. Let's all research begin. Thunderlane, isn't he like practically
Thunderlane
dark
is
gray?
green. Thunderlane is dark gray with a white mane. With
Yeah.
like, highlights in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
This is the color the colors of my OC.
That's nice colors.
Aww.
I only just now saw that those are chicken legs, and my reality has collapsed on itself.
I
My
forgot
reality
it was a hippogriff.
Chicken legs.
collapsed upon itself. I've never seen such heresy. What is this? What am I looking at?
The OC, your OC reminds me of Kazooie from Banjo Kazooie.
It's a hippogriff, okay? Oh my
shit.
god.
A bird.
Well, now I have just pictured
Shots
someone
fired.
taking Krona by the bird legs and then swinging her around like a flail.
Banjo Kazooie.
I'm seeing it. No, I'm not. I don't want to see it, but it's there.
Okay, back to Zara's answer. We get off topic here.
Oh yeah, wait, we did go off topic.
Yeah, she said something about like colors for the OCs from season 1 or any season.
I can't think of an example off the top of my head, but like, I don't like it when the color of the pony is too dark, because it takes away from it. Plus, from a drawing perspective, it's kind of annoying to draw in color.
And boring.
Yeah, so no red and black OCs here.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
So you must have really loved the Shadow Pony from, what was it? What season was that?
Season 7.
Yeah, that thing.
The one
of
I'm
seasons
super
I didn't
behind
watch.
on.
Same. I saw the last 20 minutes of the part 1 and part 2 ending, and that was it.
I stopped at season 6 and stopped.
I keep
Yeah.
going.
We're on the same page, fam.
Alright, so Doivas, what's your answer?
Oh yeah. There's still questions. I don't know the exact color, but like light yellow, like Fluttershy's coat color. That's
Ooh,
about
green.
good color.
Like a butter yellow.
Yes.
I can't believe it's not butter.
Gonna make a butterscotch pie.
I can't
Nope.
believe it's not flutter butter.
Oh my gosh.
Listen, that right there is a business opportunity.
It's a Okay.
You need to open up a new company called Flutter Butter, and it's literally just you selling butter is just named Flutter Butter.
Because
Oh my
it's so
God.
light
I
that it
love
is
that.
Hey, you know, gamer girls can get water to sell, so I mean, you got a chance.
Actually, that's already trademarked. It's
$75.
Wait,
Flutter Butter?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a brand, isn't it?
Fine,
it
just
is.
call it Fluttershy Butter.
All right, yeah, the trademark doesn't matter if you add an S.
Yeah.
That's true.
Oh, it is. It's a brand of peanut
Hey,
butter.
look, it's flutter butter.
Ah!
I require a source on that image.
I'm going to make that an emote.
Apparently, this is off of Roblox. So.
Wait, are you? Oh my gosh, it's beautiful.
Nitro, you have to add that image into the video.
I'm adding every image. The hard part is adding every image into every video you guys do. Cause like if you guys saw the last podcast, the joke you guys had with Snake or Darren, I actually add that in.
You better.
Oh, I'm liking it.
Buttershy.
That's what it's called.
Wait, hold on, wait, hold on, wait, hold on. It's legit. Hold up.
We all know your meme, so there it
Wait,
is.
hold up. Wait, whoa.
It's true.
Oh my gosh, it's a genuine subgenre.
I'm sure. All right,
Yes.
we should probably get back to.
Back on
Wait,
topic.
no, whoa. This requires more investigation. I just found out that there's literally a butter that's
Maybe
a person.
later, maybe
This is
later.
incredible. I'm tabbing
okay,
all
okay,
of
guys.
this.
Alright, so the colors that I would that I kind of like on OCs are it's a combination of like light colors, but not like extremely light colors to where they freaking make you go blind because your eyes can't handle it. But
Yeah.
also dark colors, but not like super dark colors, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's my answer.
Nice.
Right. I've always been a fan of earthen tones, more realistic life color schemes. Like, if it makes sense for a pony to be that color, then I'm fine with it. You know, like I'm not too harsh about clashing colors too much until you get to the realm of Technicolor neon clashing rainbows like an oil spill.
Oh yeah,
Do not.
Don't do
It
that.
hurts my eyes. Don't do that.
that
Don't
can be
do that.
dangerous.
That I don't have as much of a problem with red and black ponies, but
Yeah.
that is a stereotype of edgy OCs. So
Yeah.
don't please.
Plus, like, from the drawing perspective, it makes me want to vomit to, like, color those
Ouch.
kinds of OCs.
Ugh.
Oh my
Because,
god.
like, Because, like, part of me likes them because they're all original and everything, but, like, part of me is like, none of these colors go. This is stupid.
When you realize that no one knows what color theory is.
Color theory.
I think the only place where neon colors on a pony belong is if it's like on an accessory, or if the pony is a not exactly a pony, like maybe if they're made of jello or something.
Oh, that'd be kind of weird.
I've seen those, yeah.
I've seen a few slime ponies.
Yeah,
I know someone that plays in our slime pony OC. It's fine.
Yeah.
There's a friend of mine who has the red and black pony, and I think this is the best example of, like, I think that the way he did it kind of, in my opinion, it kind of makes it look good because it's not like a really, really dark color.
Wait, this is what I think it is.
I'm gonna share this and I'm gonna give him a shout out. Obviously,
I bet I know who it is.
It's it's my friend Stardust, who is one of he's one of my admins on CA. So there you go.
Now this is how you make colors
about this person.
I thought you were going to say someone else. I thought we were going to go with that guy.
Were you thinking about Phoenix?
Yes!
I mean, personally...
No, it's just like, bruh.
Personally, I think the red's a little neon.
Yeah, the red is probably a little too bright, but
maybe if it
I
was
still
a little
like
bit
it.
more
He should have done the, what's that setting in paint program so you can create a cloudy edge of a color? What's that called? It's like border smudge. No, not smudge. It's like if you have the watercolor brush, you can make it so that the edge is cloudy and it makes it look a bit more
the cloudy watercolor.
Yeah, cloudy edge. I think is what it is.
Okay.
Yeah, something like
I think that would make it look a little bit better.
Yeah,
I'm no artist.
It still looks really good though.
Yeah, it looks
good.
It's not
a lot better than what I've seen.
This is gonna be hard to edit.
It's time for picture heaven.
Okay, here's my answer. For me, it's kind of silly, but I like it when a pony is either green because you don't see that many OC. You will see OCs being green, but in the show you don't see that many green ponies. I mean, like, can you name one green pony we have a name for besides Lyra?
Oh snap!
Yeah.
Plus, she's like not even green. She's like minty.
Yeah, see what I mean?
It's literally like a dynamite.
It's a seafoam green.
It's a seafoam green.
So that's why I like seeing green ponies in the show, and I have to agree. Anytime I see a green OC, I'm like, we gotta be brothers or something like that.
I have a green OC.
Okay. Wait, no more pictures.
Yeah, we got you. All right, Operation
Absolutely.
A Picture Every Question begin.
Yeah.
All right, so next question. Let's go.
Wintergreen mint, I just realized. Anyway.
Alright, so the question is, would you be your OC? Abso-freaking-lutely.
Oh yeah.
Because
Is anyone gonna wait? Hold on, whoa. Is anyone gonna say no to this?
right, like, speak now.
Oh, forever hold your peace.
I'm not gonna say no.
I will.
I didn't.
Hey, wow.
No.
Wow, that is
You're
either a
disqualified.
blatant lie
You wait till it's my turn and I'll explain why.
Okay.
So, yes, I would be my OC because I'd be tight, and my pony is a unicorn, and so I got that magic going on.
Magic, whoa, magic, whoa.
Nitro,
Oh,
it's not singing time. Karaoke was last week. I already had to sit through 13 minutes of you playing Pony Swag, and let me tell you something. I'm never doing it again. I'm never doing it again. I thought you played an album that was just a loop of 4 bars. 4 bars just for 13 minutes, Nitro. Do you know how long 4 bars is for 13 minutes? I can still hear the record scratch.
Okay.
All right, Doivas.
It hurts. Let me mope. Okay. Let's see here. Yes, absolutely. I mean, all the OCs I have wings. I mean, come on, it's a no-brainer. Flight is guaranteed.
Yeah. For me, I would say Yes, because I mean, just look at my OC. She freaking has grabby feet.
Grabby feet.
She has grabby feet. So you know.
Why did I think you were going to say happy feet?
So she has grabby feet. Plus, she's also a princess. So you know,
Political move.
She's the princess of her own kingdom. So she wouldn't exactly be in Equestria. She would be on the farthest western side of the world because her kingdom is there.
The mysterious West.
Yeah, her kingdom's name is Avalon. And yeah, so
Sounds
I
like
think
a D&D setting, honestly.
Wait, sounds like a what?
Sounds like a D setting, like an RPG setting. Yeah.
Yeah, but
we need to pull everyone together and make a D&D world out of everyone's background.
Oh, I would love to do that. I would love to do
No,
that.
you don't want it.
That would be a W.
If you want to make a background like massive world out of like things from years background, I hope you're ready for some Planescape bullshit.
I'm ready. You know what? I'm ready for the challenge. Corona, let's do this. Start the writing.
yeah, let's do this. You and I.
We'll be the only ones. It'll take 8 years, but we'll have it done.
Oh goodness.
All right, Dexalot, go ahead.
All right. Would I be in my OC in the OP universe? No, and yes.
Wow.
I happen to enjoy having opposable thumbs, and my OC, as bewinged as he is artificially, he has no opposable thumbs.
Nope.
I kind of need that to be. I kind of need those to be articulate. It's what I'm used to having. I need them for the keys on my keyboard.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, it's true.
See, this is
And,
why. This is why I say every OC should have grabby feet.
No, this is a dead lie. This is a dead lie.
Or magic.
Or magic.
Well, there are like I looked up a magic item one time for giving a non-armed character arms called the Arms of the Naga. It basically gives you a couple of mechanical arms with 4 digits.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Yep. The only reason that I would have for being my OC, if it was offered to me, would be if I was in an absolute pit. If I didn't have legs to stand on, so I could get up and get out of any metaphorical pit that I had sunken into, then I'd take it for the fresh start, and that is the only benefit
Like
that I would
any
see in
Isekai
becoming a
anime.
pony.
Like any Sky anime.
Shit, Nitro. This isn't the anime podcast. What are you doing?
That's next week.
Yeah, just on April 1st, we upload like a 4-hour-long just anime discussion podcast.
I would do that.
Oh no!
Why did you give him ideas?
Oh, no, we can still recover this. Just wait.
We'll go over it in the next board meeting, and we may or may not discard
board meeting.
all of that idea.
We haven't had a board meeting in the whole time I've been here. I don't think we're gonna have one now.
Actually, we had board meetings with you, Doivas. You just don't appear.
What do you
Oh,
mean? Excuse me, Nitro. I'm not aware of these board meetings, if that's the case.
You were there for one of them, and you wasn't there for the whole time.
Excuse me? When was this? Hold up.
Surprise secret board meetings.
Square up, Nitro.
I can't really get details because we're on a podcast, but I'll tell you afterwards, okay?
I better get a really good answer.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't even know anything because I'm not part of anything.
Okay, all right, Nitro, you answered the question.
My turn.
Yay.
Okay, I would love to be my OC for 3 reasons. 1, he can dig in the ground like any boring pony can do. So that means my OC got something unique about that. So he can dig.
He's a little green mole.
Yeah. He lives in a bunker, and I always wanted to live in a bunker for about a week to see how that feels like. And 3, not 2, he has a hot air balloon, which Zarya OC took once before.
Yeah.
Yeah, for my birthday. Thank you. But anyway, I would love to be my OC. The only thing I hate in my OC is the Earth Pony, and I made him an Earth Pony because I just thought, like, there's no way I want to be him. But now I want to be him, even though I don't have thumbs. Like, please, I want to be Nitrokiss.
Oh gosh,
This
is getting a bit too real, Nitro.
Not like that. Not like that.
Man.
Not like that, though. I'm happy. I'm human. I got my thumbs. My computer's got my
I got
tech.
my thumbs. You
But
never
if
know what you have until it's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if I was given a choice, I pretty might pick it up.
Yeah. All right. Next question.
Yes.
All right, I don't know anything about the Equestria Girl fan base. I mean, duh, there is one, but I didn't know there was one. I thought, yeah. I've seen the movies, but I haven't really been into it. It gives me flashbacks of like Bratz dolls.
Oh my god.
Oh
Let's
god.
proceed.
Absolutely does.
Not those movies. Those things were terrible. I had to watch through those because my sisters had them. And I mean,
Same.
Equestria Girls wasn't.
I'm like,
Well,
dang,
I'm just
these niggas
saying.
so
Go on.
bland.
Eh.
But like, I like the Equestrian Girls. It wigs me out a little bit to see humans as a bunch of random colors. But I mean, it goes with their character, so my brain
Technicolor
gives,
had humans.
yeah. So like, my brain gives it a pass. But then it's even weirder when there's like light orange characters and they make them normal skin tone, and I'm like, oh.
And just like, all right,
It's just
I guess
weird.
there are rules, but there aren't.
Yeah, it's just weird. I mean, I like it, but it's a little weird. In a good way, I guess.
All right, Doivas.
Oh, how do I want to phrase this? That is the question.
You don't like it.
Nah, I didn't say that. It's honestly just to me extremely mediocre. It's like everything is dumbed down because it has to be a different world and things seem to be changed that don't need to be. And it has the same problem I have with with just the normal show, but worse is that like they have the opportunity to make it really interesting and they move away from it because it's supposed to be a kid show.
Oh.
So
I
it's
feel
like
that.
there's so many opportunities where things could like go really deep and stuff, and they're just like nah. And so it just ends up being really boring. Also, the characters are even more predictable as humans than they are as their original selves. So it's like it's mediocre.
There's like barely any creativity in it.
Like Pinkie Pie is just the annoying person that no one wants to hang out with at high school.
Yeah.
Every episode, and I'm like, all right, maybe you could change for one episode and not mess it up.
Be a
Just
normal
have another one of those up.
For one episode, you could maybe be normal. Turn into a serial killer. I don't care. Literally do anything other than be that annoying freshman.
literally
Yeah.
actually make her go depressed Pinky from
Yes,
Pinkie and
I
yeah.
need to
Mina.
see.
one.
I need the return of Pinkie Mina. I need it. I wait for it every day, and it never comes.
You ain't the only one, mate.
I need it. I also need Insane Twilight again, but you know that's
That was
never
good.
happening.
Well, if you watch
No.
season...
That was
let's
truly
see.
beautiful. Lesson 0, mwah, best episode.
Well, if you watch season 8, you'll see that they have a return of Pinkie Pie as Pinkie Mina Diane Pie, where she's still
Which
depressed.
episode?
I forgot the episode's number, but it's the episode about Yakety Sax, I believe.
You need to give me that episode number, and I will only watch that one episode.
Yeah. Yeah. For me, I don't like Equestria Girls at all.
Oh my goodness.
There's several reasons why I don't. One is basically the same, just about the same things that Doivas mentioned. Second is, for me, it just doesn't feel like it fits well into the actual franchise, like the actual MLP franchise. It feels out of place.
Feels forced.
Yeah. 3, it's actually the reason why Faust left Hasbro.
Really?
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Really?
So Hasbro came to they came to Faust when she was still working on the show. They came with the script for the first Equestria Girls movie, and she absolutely hated it. She didn't want it. Like, she also felt that it wasn't like it felt like it didn't fit with the universe and stuff, and Hasbro let her go.
Oh my
So-
god.
Oh,
Because of that, that's why she absolutely hates Hasbro and doesn't want to do with anything with the franchise anymore, because basically Hasbro forced Equestria Girls into the actual franchise, and
Wow.
she didn't want it. So like that's one of the reasons why I don't really like it, because I also feel like it was forced, like to kind of it felt like a kind of like a emergent, like some type of emergency franchise that they had to create to quote unquote save their I
Save
don't
the
know.
brand.
Look,
Save the
Monster High
brand,
was
yeah.
really popular, and they needed to have that
Yeah.
audience on their product.
yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, but to me, Equestria Girls doesn't feel like it fits in.
Yeah,
the
I really don't
universe,
think it
and-
fits either.
Right? Yeah.
Hey,
Plus, the dolls are kind of ugly.
They creep me out.
Yeah.
They're kind of ugly.
It's just so weird seeing them just be like literally mismatched.
They
into a
stare
human
into
form.
your soul.
It's
It's really
it's
weird.
They creep
crazy.
me
So,
out, man.
so problems with the entire movie itself has already been addressed. But one thing in particular, I think no matter how anyone shoehorned in that romance subplot with Twilight Sparkle and Brad in Flash Sentry,
Oh no.
no
I
one
knew this was coming.
it would never go over well with any part of anyone.
No.
No.
No, it was unwelcome. Like, if maybe if he was in the show for a while, if he had already existed as a character in the show,
If he was a character,
Yes, he
if
is.
if he had any character at all to him other than, oh hey, it's that stallion / guy that Twilight was
Kinda likes.
shoehorned into a romance with, if he had already existed before the movie and was in the show and had his own character, and then there was an actual connection between him and Twilight, I would accept it.
Yeah.
I don't accept it as it currently exists. That's why you never see him anymore.
Nope.
Yeah, no.
yeah,
At
he
least I
disappeared
haven't.
real
I
quick.
saw Steven like you saw him, I think, one other time past the
I've only
movie.
ever seen him in the background before
Yeah.
and after
Yeah.
that, and it's
Yeah,
like
he turned his head and smiled at the group before he got back on the train to the Crystal Empire. That is all that there was. That's
Oh,
his
yeah,
only
Wait,
appearance in
you're
the show.
talking about
Flash
what-
Century.
Oh god.
Oh, yeah.
I hate
The-
that
Flash
guy.
Sentry
the
was
infamous, the boat, the Titanic of
the
ships.
waifu slayer.
I don't know why they tried to kind of force something in like that, because he
Did we just
I don't
lose audio?
He-
Oh no,
Hello?
wait. What?
Yes.
Greetings.
audio.
Yes.
Okay, all right, it's back.
Hi. Technical difficulties. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like Flash because it also feels like they forced kind of like something was going on between them when they rarely actually spend even
It was like-
at least in the movies they didn't even spend that much time. Like
No.
it just doesn't make sense.
It was
was like
quite
a-
literally love at first sight. It was quite
Yeah, it was like,
literally.
hey, wait, I know you, kind of. Let's be a thing.
Oh, hey, you're that guy. You're mine now. That's basically what it was.
Yeah.
Now,
Can
there
you
was.
imagine that happened in the real world? Hi, you're mine. Just walk out with them.
No, here, I'm gonna share something with you guys. I'm gonna share a picture. Let me get my phone out.
Oh, man, come on, more pictures!
You guys will
The
love this.
operation is still
You guys-
going.
You
We
guys
still
will-
have it for every Justin.
No, this actually goes well with this. It actually fits well.
Oh gosh.
Oh, no.
This is exactly how it went in the movie. Hold on.
Oh,
Hold on.
I'm ready.
Look in the chat. That's exactly what happened.
Okay.
That looks good. Give me that. Whoa, Dexalot, what's going on with that flame emoji, my dude?
This is fine. Everything's fine. I'm okay here.
All right,
Oh
I'm
my
seeing it. I'm seeing it.
Oh, man. You guys are.
You need to put that picture in, by the way.
We're demanding it, Nitro. You
I
can't
know,
just-
I am doing it, but you guys gotta stop giving so many pictures. You know,
Pictures.
Right, we're only on question 3. And
Okay,
like,
4. Let's
podcast-
go.
We have like 4 pictures.
That's what Nitro's mad about. Not the length, but the fact that there's 4 pictures for 4 questions. Wait, hold on. What number are we on again?
3.
We're on
Number 4. No, 3.
Number
I didn't even
4.
answer I didn't
What
answer,
letter?
guys. I didn't answer.
Oh shit.
You don't get to.
Oh, okay. I see how it is.
I pray if you allow me like another minute, I forgot to mention that the movie series was a great source for ZX Insanity's Equestria Girls parody series, and Rainbow Broccoli is the best Technicolor ab human.
Oh my god.
I don't
Okay.
even know what you're talking about, but I'm looking it up later.
Okay.
You
Here,
want to do it? Fun,
okay.
fun time.
Here's my answer. Oh, where's it? Oh, shoot! I closed it. Okay.
You're not even ready.
Okay, I got it. It's open. Okay, I feel the series is strong and bold like Danny Trejo's career. I like the franchise with kicking on top. However, I do acknowledge the flaws in the series. It's not like I'm totally blind by nostalgia for, I don't know, say like Mycene dolls or something like that.
Oh man.
Yeah, no, I like the series as it's only in the video wise. Now, if they were trying to make me buy the toys for my little niece or my cousins, I'm like, yeah, I don't think this is the right franchise for them. I'd rather go back to my Bratz.
Yeah.
Or a little Barbie doll for her, and I know no one's going to buy a Barbie this day and age because it's 2019. But to be all inclusive. But other than that, the only thing the shipping relationship between Flash Century and Twilight Sparkle, I said there's only one ship that's better than that in the whole franchise. Pink pie and cheese sandwich.
I disagree with that.
Oh, whoa. Corona turned off the mute.
I hate cheese sandwich. I don't like it.
Wait, no, hold on, whoa. How can you hate
But
cheese
it's
sandwich?
Weird Al.
Well, no,
How can you
whoa.
hate Weird Al?
How can you hate cheese sandwich, bro? He was literally a 1 episode, 1 note character.
And he was perfect.
He just seems as equally annoying as Pinkie Pie.
That's the point. There's no other way it could work.
I mean, Pinkie Pie I can tolerate, but when there's two annoying characters, that's way too much.
Actually,
Now there's 2 freshmen.
There's 2 episodes with film in there. There's another episode that came out for season, I want to say 9, that had cheese sandwich in it. It's a little bit better.
Okay. So Weird Al has said that he would love to come back and do it.
He
first
did.
Of all.
He did.
Second of all, if you don't like Weird Al, you can get out.
Ouch.
Your
Okay, I'll
opinion
go to
means
the door.
nothing.
You
Bye.
had done goof on the truth.
No. The opinion still has its own weight. It's just that we are ignoring that weight.
Hold on. What's this? Oh my goodness, I'm so up into Cantlot Avenue. Let me close that.
Plus, can we talk about the episode in which Cheese Sandwich was in? It was such an important episode that your friends can have fun without you. And that's so important.
Well, as long as we keep it to that, yes. We can't spoil
where
the
did
episode
this-
to people that haven't seen it.
True.
Where did this soapbox come from?
You know what? Weird Al's amazing.
I like
so is
Weird
Cheese
Al.
Sandwich.
I haven't seen enough of him to make an opinion, so I'll take your word for it.
Good, you should.
Okay, next question, anyone?
That's
By
how many
no means,
OCs, yeah?
Yeah.
I have 3. I
Okay.
have my main one.
Woohoo!
I have an alternative one, and then I just made a new one like half a week ago, not even.
Oh my goodness. That's awesome.
Nice.
Wow.
I am in the minority of not having a fistful of OCs. I don't do that.
I should probably say that maybe
that's
it's a good idea to skip me because I don't want to cause anybody any heart attacks.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
Kano, you literally have like it on Google spreadsheet.
Oh my goodness.
No, just wait till you hear the actual number when I.
Oh no. I'm scared and intrigued, and that's never a good combo.
All right, Doivas, go for it.
I don't really know if mine count because I only ever create them when I'm writing something in universe. So I don't really know if that counts, but
It only
does
counts-
Fanfic characters.
It only counts if you've used them on multiple occasions.
Multiple occasions? Okay,
Yeah.
if I've used them multiple occasions, then I have 2.
Okay.
So yeah, Dexalot? No, no. So actually, hold on. Let me open up.
I'm gonna need a numerical value.
Let me go to my web archive real quick and actually
no.
look at my profile.
Wait, haven't you told us this number before?
It's changed.
Oh my goodness.
It's a bit. I quit.
It's changed.
It was only 2 weeks.
Bye.
It was only 2 weeks.
All right, tell us this number. Tell us that number.
Hold on. Let me go here real quick.
Wait, how long has it been? Hold up, hold up. No, wait. How long has it
What time
been?
is it?
No, wait. Hold on. Where is it?
I don't remember. I
gotta
don't
figure this
remember
out.
what number I told you guys last time.
Wait, hold up. Nope, wait, not yet. Hold on.
What are you doing?
I need to see something with my own eyes. Give me a second. Hold on. Let me pull this up. That's not the right video. Hold up.
See it with
Let
your
me
special
see.
eyes.
Let me see.
Are you
this.
seriously gonna scrub through the old
Hold on. No.
podcasts to figure it out?
It's been a week, Corona. How much has this number changed?
Well, like I said, I don't remember how much I told you last time. But I have a total of 57 OCs.
Okay, I have a question.
A
I have
respectable
a
number.
question.
Yes.
What do you do with them? And
I
this
don't know
is
whether
for,
to be blown away, proud, or disgusted.
and this is like for anyone who has like more than like 4 or 5.
Or 5.
Like,
Mostly 5.
Okay.
do you,
alright, so
do you use all of them? What
I
do you use them
use-
for?
I use majority of them. There's some that I do not use because I have have them reserved for special projects that I have in mind.
Special experience role plays.
I get it.
This story looks like it's gonna have a happy ending.
I do use majority of them, and I use them for role plays, and obviously, that's about it for role plays.
Wow.
I don't know. Like I like to have a lot of variety when it comes to my characters because each character has its own unique personality and stuff. So, like, with each, when I do have, or when I talk with someone about having an RP, then I, show them my different characters and
What,
stuff.
you like send them a 50 character list?
Yeah, I send them.
Here's the first chapter of my D&D world. Please tell me which characters you wish to use.
I send them. I send them several of them. The ones that I think go according by their character story, or their character's background.
so you try to match an OC with theirs, kinda, and then send them. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
At least you're thoughtful.
We're over here thinking just sending it on Google Doc. It's like 50 megabytes.
Like a Google document that's like 300 pages long.
How
Just
many
like, yeah.
characters have backstories that are at least 2 pages long?
Yeah.
Let's see. Corona has like a long backstory. There's one that's called Shara, who's actually a shark pony, and she's absolutely adorable. I love her.
Shark ponies are pretty great.
Yeah, they're nice.
Shark ponies are awesome.
That sounds an awful lot close to Sierra. Anyway.
I have an OC called Dolce, which is Italian for sweet.
Oh.
So it's sweet mocha. I have.
Didn't Dolce have a sister at one point?
No.
Oh, I could swear.
Oof.
There's another one that I have. She's called Heart Container. She was actually my original first character,
Ooh.
and she's absolutely beautiful. I've had her for 6 years. She has like 33 art pieces.
Wow.
And yeah, she probably has the longest backstory because, like I said, she's been my first character ever. And she's gone through so many experiences that I've built on top of that. That's how many OCs I have.
Yeah, I was trying to RP with Corona, but he sent me like a novel, and I didn't want to read his rough draft.
You never RP'd with me. What the heck are you
I
talking
never
about?
RP'd with anyone here, so I don't know what I'm talking about, but it was still funny.
What's that
I
one?
think
You
I
always do RP with me once.
Wait, what?
Your birthday RPs.
Oh, yeah, that's like 2 seconds of text, Nitro. Does that count?
I count them.
Like
I remember my first-
You bursting out of the ground is quite entertaining. I'll be honest.
I think
Now I
the
gotta-
first time that they RP'd on C8 was also with Nitro.
Now I gotta draw Nitro like being a mole.
Yes, you're
A
welcome.
cute
Yes,
little
I wanna
mole with
see
like an
that,
equestrian
please.
flag, like staking his
Yeah.
claim.
See that?
Oh, I need this. I'll give you $5 for real. Give me a PayPal.
I'll do it.
All right, give me the PayPal. I'm sending this. I want it.
You have to put that transaction in the podcast now.
Yeah, I'm taking a picture of the receipt. Let's go. No, I'm not taking the picture of that receipt. I'm gonna have to blur all of it.
You can
Yeah.
block out personal information.
Yeah, I'll give you like the last 2 digits of the card number and be like, guess the rest, please.
The last 1 digit.
That's fair.
Well, wait.
I put the
Yeah, I'm seeing it. Your money is coming in.
the sick.
Someone Earth just
Self-promotion.
messaged me. Oh.
Someone who's not in the podcast, ergo not important.
Oh,
Oh wow, you're just gonna discriminate against random people? That's
shots
just
have been
mean.
fired.
That's my life though. It's just falsely discriminating against strangers.
Stranger danger.
Yeah.
Stranger of danger. Woo!
Hey.
Whose
So-
turn is it?
So the question was, how many OCs do you have only, including the Brony Phantom OCs?
Yeah.
10.
Really?
Ken?
If I did not include the rest of my OCs, we'd be in the hundreds. We'd be in
Dang.
the hundreds, babe.
Oh my gosh. It's another corona. Please save me.
No.
Higher ground.
No, you do not have any idea of the company that I keep. There is one person that tops both me and Corona, and she is like the queen of alternate characters. I
Oh,
swear.
are you talking about Abby?
I might be.
Okay.
Abby Abby actually has 17 or 20 characters in total.
On
so-
the site, and I'm not counting the one, and that isn't counting the ones that are not on the site, and it's not counting the ones that are not in the Brony fandom.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, when
Okay,
it comes
so,
outside of the Brody fandom, I have other OCs, but
Yeah. I can understand that.
including my profile picture currently.
And just
Yeah.
nice.
not all of those 10 are listed on CA. Most of them are. I do have 3 or 4 that I use specifically on Ponytown.
Woohoo!
I do like Ponytown.
Nice website.
I do
And it's a
not.
good place to
Well, no one asked you.
laze around in.
Wow.
Wow.
So much
Okay.
disrespect.
Wow, I can feel the love tonight.
The
I mean,
salt is real.
Without feeling it to now,
I feel assaulted.
Oh.
Okay, my turn. Like Randy Felfay once said, I'm just doing the one. There's that many jobs you can do, just do the one.
Just doing the one. I respect
one.
that.
Now, I would
I
say in the
respect
past, I did have 2 different versions of Nitrous Soul Spins out there. One was clone and one was original. The original was smarter, the clone was more of a burrowing pony. But after the shutdown of BronyNet, then there was just one Nitrous, and then after the shutdown of Pony Square, then there was just one Nitrous again. And now, I'm finally happy to say that both Nitrous are both one and the same. They're now the same being.
Yay! Round of applause. This is truly a day to be remembered.
But
I'm going to contact the president.
Is this the leaked script to season 10?
I do miss the original clone Nitrous because he was more fun for me. He was much more random. He loved to
So
get
bring him
around.
back.
I tried. I can't.
There is literally nothing stopping you from being.
Yeah, there's
make
quite
my
literally
Do it.
nothing.
People will be confused why the
N-O-T-H-I-N-G, that smells nothing.
people will be confused why there are 2 different versions of Magic Soul Smith on the site. They'll be like,
Hey,
why?
look, if I can have 2 people burrowing out of the ground every time it's June 4th, I'll take that W.
Yeah, as long as they are distinguishable from each other, I don't see a problem with it.
Yeah, that's the issue. They no longer are. See, back in Point Square, when I had 2 different ones, one was dating a friend of mine, while the other one was single. And the only difference between the 2 was one liked to burrow more than the other. One was smarter.
Oh.
And
So
now,
the dumber one was more underground.
yes,
Why are we looking at mirrors?
Did they have the same personality though?
no.
Because if they have the same personality, then it's pretty much this is a better version of this other character.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
saying. But I'm going to keep the 1 Night Kiss because that makes it easy. Oh my goodness, my wallet came out. But I'm like, I'm going to keep the 1 Night Kiss because it just makes it much easier. It doesn't make me have to explain, like, to one of my friends, like, hey, I just got a message from you. Why this Night Kiss doing this when our last RP Night Kiss was doing that? I'm like, that's a whole different Night Kiss. I already told you this.
All right, now that we've gotten our degrees in OC lore analysis and talking, I think we should go to the next question.
OC
Wait. I got one more
Oceology?
thing to say.
Oceology.
I got
This
one
is
more
a
thing
new
to say.
science.
I got one more
Oh,
thing
yes,
to say.
Nitro.
Yeah, I got one more thing. The one thing said, if I had to bring back one of my older OCs that no one ever remembers, is the OC I once drew down on paper because I saw this movie called Brick Mansions. I made an OC based off that movie.
Fan character crossover.
No, he's not. No, he's not. He's based off the movie, but his character is pretty much the main protagonist of the movie.
Oh no!
Oh,
we don't like main protagonist ponies around here. They're so unoriginal.
They're so unoriginal.
That's why I never brought back Brick Mansions as an OC.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's also why I didn't bring in Star Sigil because he's a D&D character that I had as a pony.
Ooh.
Yep.
Okay, next question, guys. Who's first?
I am. Right. Could be my little pony.
No, wait, what?
Okay,
oh, gosh,
so-
yeah.
Okay, so this question was kind of weird to me. Okay, so with all of the strange colors that a lot of OCs are, no, they could not exist in the real world. But maybe, since I'm a unicorn, I could probably sneak through life for a little while before getting caught by the FBI.
I got you.
Stop! This is the police! Put your hands up!
Put them
You
high.
are surrounded!
You are surrounded. It's like 3 guys.
It's just like, what is this? One dude and one dude.
It's 1 county sheriff and like 2 farmers. Guy you surrounded.
Oh no! Wait. This is the conversion bureau question. Oh shit! Oh no! Dystopia.
You alright, Corona? Jeez, I don't think it was that funny. Oh.
I'm sorry, I thought that was pretty funny.
Alright, I got the ball rolling. I'm ready next time. I'll come with the swings.
Alright, go.
Okay, alright. Calm down first, Corona, and then I'll start talking. Alright.
Okay, there.
That's a 100% YE to the S.
Really?
Yes. I mean, come on. Wings? Who would say no?
But what if you don't?
Someone
end up
who
being
doesn't want to get
Pegasus?
shot down by a drone.
I will kill it. I have the power. There will be nothing in my way.
I have yet to meet pony that can outsmart boomers.
It doesn't matter. I just have to go for the human driving it.
You will be hit with nukes.
If you can
I
find
will
it.
destroy it. I will win. I'll make it work.
Exactly.
It's like, 122 Control Dispatch, we have discovered an unidentified item flying through the sky.
Please advise. It seems to be.
Land your craft, or you will be shot down.
I am the craft.
You got a problem, Chief.
Land your
You're in
craft.
restricted airspace.
You're in restricted airspace. Get off of it.
Oh wait! What if he lands?
sit on the back of the jet.
What happens if he lands? Like when he lands on someone's car? Like get off my car! Get off my car! I'm gonna shoot you like the dirty pony you are.
I'm just gonna sit down on the hood and be like, nah.
No.
Nah, fam.
Nope,
Just gonna lay down like a
today.
cat. It's gonna be Gouda.
Yeah.
Stop him on the freeway, fly off. Oh,
Delicious cheese.
Stop screaming at us! I'm in traffic. Just go.
For me,
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
go ahead.
Okay,
What
I'm
were you
gonna
gonna
say, what if Doivas just flies into traffic one day, to sit there in the freeway and to sit there all day like, I got nothing better to do, it's a Monday.
I wonder
Yeah.
how many cars are gonna pile up this time.
It's like
that would be a fun
road,
game.
Cause a pile up of cars. It's a living.
Yeah, for me, it would definitely be a yes. Because even though as a human I have opposable thumbs, grabby feet, just imagine.
What is the obsession with grabby feet? When did grabby feet
No,
come into being?
Now look,
Grabby feet became a thing actually here. I will send you a picture.
Oh no.
Oh, that's not a picture.
That's 5 for
No.
5.
No,
No.
you'll actually like this picture though.
okay, but while you're posting that picture, let me just say, the question did say MLP styled pony, so you could not have grabby feet.
No, he
Well,
legit.
my OC has grabby feet.
Yep, that is your OC. That is not an MLP styled pony. That makes you a hip. That makes that a hippogriff.
No, hippogriffs are in the show.
Yep, they are in the show, but they're not ponies, are they? They're hippogriffs. It's different. They're different creatures.
Come on, man. You don't gotta destroy
Wow,
people's
man.
hopes and
Come
dreams
on,
with an
bro.
iron fist.
Come on,
You
bro.
gotta
What's wrong with
It's
you,
not the end of the
man?
world. Arms of the Naga.
Here, here, I'm gonna borrow this picture from my good old friend who actually created Corona. I'm sorry, friend, for using your picture, but
this is
yeah,
juicy.
you're awesome, and I love you because she's amazing. Amethyst is the one that actually got started with the grabby feet.
Yeah, she is the OG grabby feet.
She is the OG grabby feet.
And
She
Glitter
is the-
Pony is best Griffin. Hippogriff. Shit.
She is the OG grabby feet, and I came to her and I'm like, "Hey, I want a hippogriff too." And she's like, "I got you, buddy.
I got the
I
fam.
told you, buddy.
I got you, fam.
I got you, fam." And she did Corona, and I absolutely love her for that. And she's been my friend since the squares. Yeah. So she's the OG grabby feet. Yeah, so for me, that would be one reason. This other reason is that since Corona has special abilities because of the gems that she has on her, that are magical gems, I would use that to just fly down the highway at high-rated speeds and just mess with the cops' radars.
We're on the same page. We're on the same page, Corona. We're gonna be best friends if this happens. We're gonna be the highway. We're gonna be the highway squad, Corona. We're gonna fly the thunder down there every day.
We're not gonna have the Sonic music on here. We're going to have
Sonic
all-
X.
We're going to have
Sonic
all
X.
of the playlist from
Pony swag.
You better not put. Who said pony swag? Who said pony swag? Who said it? Which one of you just said pony swag? Who is it? Corona, was it you? Was it? It was you, wasn't it, Dexalot?
No, I
think
did
it was
not
you.
say it.
It wasn't him.
If
I
that
think
word
it was
ever passed my lips, I would slit my throat right
Is
now.
it Corona? Corona, was it you?
No.
Corona,
It was Nitro.
you're not a good liar, Corona. You're not a good liar.
It was
Listen,
Nitro, I swear.
Come here, Corona. After this call, I will annihilate all
come
of you.
on.
Okay, whose turn is it? Whose turn is it?
It is Dexalot.
Okay,
Yep.
okay, we're still on track.
Alright. If I
Oh,
could be an
there it is.
MLP style pony but on Earth, no, I'm not going to be a pony on Earth. I've already said that I want to keep my opposable thumbs. Thank you.
Same here.
I have read the Conversion Bureau stories. I've seen
Oh.
Dystopia. I don't want it. It's not a thing for me. Do
not a
not
thing.
want it. Massive hard pass.
Ouch. You're missing out, fam.
Okay, is it my turn?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, here's my answer, and I know I'm gonna make a lot of people angry with this answer. It's probably gonna make a little girl cry one of these days. With my answers. Like, no. Here it is. I would love to do that, but I will pass. This world has
Ouch.
cell phones. This world has computers. This world got technology. This world got technology.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing.
It is the thing. This question is framed as if you were a pony in this human world, so you would still have those technologies. It's just that you don't have thumbs, so you can't use it.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Corona, would open up a company. That way I can make technology for
All right.
ponies.
How are you going to
Okay,
get funding
but-
for that, mate?
But here's,
Hold
guys,
on.
hold on. But here's the last part of it. Here's the part where now people are gonna hate me for. If I was an ML style pony in this human world, I just fear I'm gonna be stalked by so many Brony fans. It's like the one kid. It's like that one kid did in Ted 2.
Oh my god, Mom, it's a pony.
And there's gonna be that one kid who's gonna take it too far.
Oh gosh, the trauma has begun.
That's why I take a hard pass on the pass.
Oh, that was a good one.
Yeah, I would not want that because I don't want to be stalked by so many school children. Like, I want to ride a pony. I want to ride a pony. I'm like, I just want to go home.
That's why you have wings, my guy. Solves a lot of
this is
problems.
I'm a air pony.
Hey! I see that as a good thing because you can charge for pony.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what about fat kids?
$20.
What about pet kids?
$20 to
fat
touch,
kids.
$40 to ride, 80 if you're above 200 pounds.
Yeah. 80 plus ambulance nearby.
80 plus a liability for insurance.
Randomly take a walk one day down a country road. Someone actually hits you with a car, and you wake up in someone's barn.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
That is the worst.
But it's like you end up in it's going to be one of those fan fictions where it's a pony that wakes up in someone's farm.
Wasn't
And they're
there
like,
a
"What the heck
book
am I doing
by like
here? I
Stephen
thought, what
King
is
or
this?"
something where like there was this writer?
Oh,
and,
that was Misery.
yeah,
Oh,
and like they basically just like kidnapped them.
Oh gosh. Oof.
That's what I also fear. That's why I do not want to be a pony in this world.
All right, guys. Next topic.
Next question.
Out of like 300 left.
300 love. Point Dexter.
All right, so favorite film franchise, I will have to pick Dragon Ball Z.
Woohoo! Wait, what?
Are you,
We talking
Dragon Ball
about?
Z, are you sure?
Are you saying the
Yes.
animated ones or the live action one here?
I think
I'm
you
sure.
you just said film franchise.
Yeah, I hope you're going for the animated ones though.
What you? Okay, fine. For like a live action one.
No,
The
you don't have
only,
to.
the only live action Dragon Ball movie that has been made.
No, End Your Life.
Oh,
Not
thank
that.
you. I was about to say, you had me going until you said Dragon Ball, and I just thought about
No,
Dragon
for
Ball
like
Evolution.
no, get that garbage out of here. It never existed. For animated series, I would go for Dragon Ball Z.
Okay, I got
I
you
don't.
now. You don't have to
I
change your
don't-
answer. You don't have to change your answer. We like that answer.
And I just like, don't elaborate. You'll destroy my illusion.
Because I don't really watch live action movies because people suck.
Okay.
Ouch.
Absolutely.
Give me the animations.
Yes.
Anime
Where
for life.
expression and artisticness is just there.
Yes. Doivas.
Not applicable. Move on.
Well, you don't have a film that you like?
Not really. Not really a favorite. No.
It doesn't even
I
have
don't
to
watch
be like.
movies like at all.
Wait,
Wow.
you didn't see Spider-Verse?
No.
Wow, you've been telling
I've
so
seen
much.
like the first
Did you-
10 minutes.
What about your child? What about childhood movies? Have you ever watched Land Before Time?
Yes, but it is not my favorite film franchise. Looking back,
Then
Yeah.
pick a movie you like.
Do not say Watership
movie.
Down.
what?
Watership Down. It's about rabbits.
Not
It's
good.
very graphic.
Isn't
Yeah.
that movie like super messed up?
Yeah.
It is
If
super
I
messed
have-
up. But you know
if I
what?
have
I think
to-
that makes it a good movie.
Well,
I have to pick a movie. Oh, what was it called? Gosh darn it.
explain the
Back
plot.
when Midsummer.
Yeah, no, I really don't have anything for this.
Okay, we're good. Okay, I got you.
All right. For me, I have several movie franchises, but they're kind of all in the second favorite category. Lion King and Land Before Time. Those are kind of like in the second and third favorite.
Okay.
My main favorite category, or franchise that I absolutely love, that I came to only discover it maybe 3 years ago, was the Alien franchise.
Ooh.
I love the Alien movies. I love the Alien games, except Colonial Marines. Colonial Marines sucked.
Now we get that.
It was a terrible video game. Alien Isolation that I played on PC, and actually I played it on PS4 first, and I beat it like 3 times. It's an absolute. It's just a great horror game overall, because to be quite honest, the aliens wasn't the part that actually scared me the most. It was the androids.
Oh my
Because
goodness.
I have I think it's automonophobia or whatever it's called.
Oh yeah, the
And-
so what's it called, the Uncanny Valley.
Yeah, something like that. And I was more terrified of the androids than the actual aliens
So-
in that game.
So you're scared of robots? Or
I'm
androids?
scared of anything that looks like a human, but it's not supposed to be a human.
Yeah, like
So
yeah,
how
like
about
Uncanny
that
Valley.
Chuck E.
So yeah,
Cheese,
androids.
That's
What was
kind of
that?
fair.
Yeah, like animatronics. So don't play no FNAF.
Yeah, animatronics. I've played FNAF. I played FNAF.
Dang
The reason why I play these games is because, and it's actually proven that the way to defeat your fears is by facing those fears. So,
Has it helped?
somewhat.
I'm better than to know.
I
I
beat it as
still-
a failure.
I still hate animatronics, but androids. I mean, as long as they don't try to take over the world and try to kill us all.
Which is every plot ever.
Yeah, yeah, which is every plot. Then sure, I'll give him a pass.
Do not watch the next Terminator movie then.
No, thanks.
Oof.
My favorite film franchise, everything from Studio Ghibli, and,
Oh yes.
and most things from Don Bluth. Instant classics, except for Pebble and the Penguin, and except for Troll Park or whatever it was.
So you like the Titan AE?
Titan AE was, yeah, I kind of liked the Titan AE. Favorite character was that I forget the names. The one the one female character that was like a kangaroo alien.
Oh, that one. I forgot her name too. Yeah, she's cool.
I'm sure that I'll just look up the character list later. I will save it. I won't put more pictures in. I'm a good boy.
Thank
Anyway,
you. Thank you.
Send a picture.
No.
all right.
Okay.
But yeah, that's my answer.
For me, it's a tie between the Trimmer franchise and MCU franchise. One, because when I was a Trimmer, it was one of the first live-action movies my dad showed me as a kid. And it was a scary movie, but it was kind of
I
funny.
forgot about those.
Got cold crab boys.
Yeah, the Grab Boys, but the movie called Trimmer. But anyway, it was kind of funny scary. Like all these deaths could be easily avoided.
Yeah.
And so
I remember watching those movies. Those were good.
And I had the funny thing is I have all 6 movies on DVD. I have the TV show on DVD, and I've been watching it like almost every weekend just to laugh.
There was a TV show?
It was a TV show on Sci-Fi, yes.
I know that there were 3 movies. I didn't know that there were a TV show.
There's 6 movies.
Jesus.
Oh no.
And all done with my favorite actor of all time, Michael Gross.
As long as they aren't as bad as Jaws 3.
Oh, yeah. No, see, the funny thing, they keep Michael Gross in the movie and the show, so the franchise keeps having the same characters from the original series. Even though they got rid of Kevin Bacon and the other guy's name? I forgot his name, but you know what I'm talking about. The other guy who was in Tremors 1. They got rid of those guys after the 3rd movie, and they just don't come back ever. The show could have brought it back, though, when they made the 2nd show, but because they had Kevin Bacon to star in the 2nd show, so I just gave up on that because Sci-Fi was like, well, we already had one Tremors show. I think we're good with that. We don't need a 2nd one. And fans like, we wanted the 2nd one. Could have Kevin Bacon in it.
Wow, we've been here for about an hour, guys.
I know.
We're not even halfway through the questions.
No.
How
Yeah.
about the next question, dog?
Yeah, we can go next question.
Most hated movie franchise. Everyone get their pitchforks. Harry Potter.
Oh, okay.
I can respect that.
You
Yeah.
can skip me because I that was actually one that I was gonna say. Yeah.
Okay,
I don't
now
like
my
Harry Potter.
reasoning for it is okay. So like the movies are pretty great.
Yeah.
I never read the books
No one has.
because f that noise.
No one has.
I
But-
read the books.
The fans.
Uh,
90% of the Harry Potter fans are overweight
Idiots.
middle-aged women who won't shut up about what house they're in.
Oh my goodness.
You can't change my mind.
ouch.
You can't change my mind.
Oh, that's harsh. Really harsh.
I'm a Slytherin.
Stop. Stop.
Wow.
Stop.
This is brutal. Gotta love J.K. Rowling too.
No.
Thanks for rewriting the whole franchise. You know.
Garbage.
Every single character is now now the pink. That is the new gimmick.
Yeah, J.K. Rowling was like, I'm not wiping my butt with enough diamonds. Let's make let's make his owl bisexual because that means something.
Oh my
Anyone.
goodness.
J.K. Rowling reveals that you, the reader, it's such a good meme. Such a good meme.
Alright, so who's up next?
That's Doivas.
Ah,
That's your turn. Hold on.
Don't we already know?
Before you
Don't we
answer-
already know what his answer is?
No, but before you answer, I just heard like some weird little girl's voice in my mic, in my earphones. I mean, it sounded like you know those horror movies when you hear the little girl singing? That would have sounded like. I'm like, who was that?
Your house was on. Your house. Was
your house is haunted, and we feel so sorry for you.
Well, I
Goodbye.
do have a little sister, but like my door's locked and she's like 3 rooms over, so I don't know what.
I do have a Ouija board under my dresser, but,
Okay.
You know what? I
Well,
respect that.
but I
respect
don't
that.
think it was me.
Okay.
As
you
Rose says,
serious?
wake the spirits.
For dissing Harry Potter,
Wait,
the
you're not
spirits have come out of the
serious, are you?
Ouija board.
I'll fight the spirits. I don't give
You're
a
not
shit.
serious, are you?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I have a Ouija board.
You know
Wait,
that
you
Ouija-
do?
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, is a conjunction of the words for yes in French and German, and it's licensed by Hasbro.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
an Astro toy.
It's actually a misconception. You don't actually talk to spirits. I mean, you have the chance to, but it's actually based off of some science word I don't remember off the top of my head that has to do with like involuntary movements. So in a sense, you're like talking to your subconscious.
Yes.
Ah.
And
Yeah.
so I guess I talk to my subconscious all the time because I have involuntary movements all the
I
time.
talk to
Yeah.
myself all the time, and I don't need the Ouija board for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got my own depression to talk to.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I have to talk to myself when I'm asleep, and when that happens, I wake up.
Bless.
Okay, so
Hashtag mood. Skip me.
Doivas.
This is not applicable once again. Move on. I don't remember any movies. Either I'm really tired and they've left my brain, or I forgot. I don't know.
They weren't worth mentioning.
They weren't worth mentioning. There
yeah,
we go.
for me, like I said, it was the same as Zara. Yeah, so yeah.
All right. Well, then I will break that chain and just have an all-encompassing answer of literally anything that is touched by big corporations. Anything that is a good, perfectly good, well-performing movie, they will take and they will wring out every single goddamn dime. They
Toy Story
can
4.
out of everything, and they turn it to garbage. They take good things and they make garbage out of it. And they just keep doing it because people keep consuming it.
Yep.
The Santa Claus.
It's madness.
The Santa
I hate it.
Claus
I hate it so much.
I feel that.
I hate when
All
they
right,
have
now
them.
it's your go.
Okay, anything from Michael Bay. I watch only once and never again.
That guy needs layoff explosions.
Yeah, because like I've seen the Transformers movies, all of them, only once, and I'm like, what did I learn for this?
Really? What was the point?
Yeah. Everything just seemed to happen on consequences. Everything just happened on coincidence. Like he just coincidentally had the glasses to have the all spark coordinates in it, and he coincidentally has a hot girlfriend. He coincidentally everything's coincidence in that series.
I concur. It was like a 14-year-old's wet dream.
Yeah, and then it's like
Whoa.
explosions, robots, and hot chicks.
And
Like,
then the worst
that's
part,
This is like the male fantasy.
Yeah.
and the worst thing was when he did that to Team Turtles. The Turtles, oh my goodness,
Oh,
they look
gross.
so weird.
No.
It was too big, too big.
My
Hashtag
therapist
too
said not
big.
to talk about that.
Damn.
All right.
I don't even know why
Next
Nickelodeon
question.
gave it to them.
I don't know.
Okay,
It's
next.
fucking stupid. That's why.
Alright, next question, guys.
Alright, Infinity War and Endgame, blessed movies. I loved them. My heart hurts when I watch them, but they're so good.
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
Watch again.
Yeah. Would watch again just to
Why do you think
have
that
a
we released
cry.
it?
I love it.
Yep. We're gonna skip you.
Oh,
Did you even see these movies?
I've seen Avengers: Infinity War. I loved it, but I have not seen Endgame. But the moment it's on digital streaming, I'm watching it.
I feel like it is though. It's been a while since it's been
It said
out.
it was
It's been
in
long
August,
enough. It
but-
should be.
Well, we'll see.
Just watch
It
the.
said it was going to happen in August.
Oh,
Last
okay.
I heard.
You can skip me because I haven't seen the movies,
Okay, no spoilers.
so I have no opinion.
No spoilers.
I have seen Infinity War. I enjoyed it. It was the only time that I ever watched it. I haven't watched Endgame yet. I'm
Oh
told that there's time warp
What are you people
shenaniganry,
doing?
and that's just about the last thing you want in your movie plot. So I'm giving it a pass.
Really?
I've been
okay.
living my life,
As
Sarah,
in-
so
look.
you know.
If I could go back in time, then I wouldn't discourage these movies from existing because of all the memes that popped up around them. And
Okay.
if anything is a source of memes, it's okay. Because
So the
people
whole
exist.
time warping thing is a very so in the
We
movie.
can't spoil it for a member.
I'm not.
Okay.
So I guess it's a big premise in it, but it's not a big deal in it, if that makes sense. Like it's a big part of the plot, but it's not a big.
If it's a big part of the plot, then it's already a big deal.
It's a
Well,
big part of the plot. but
There's
it's
so
not a
much
big
more
part of the plot.
happening in the movie that like it's kind of scraped over. I don't know. You should see it.
Okay, my turn. And I was going to do my spoilers. I'm going to do like the OG, back in the old days. I'm going to do like, wait, what are they saying again?
What?
Oh, I remember now. Yeah, I have the script right here. Okay, I loved it. I feel that it can grow so much with the MCU. Here's the thing: I saw Infinity War twice, and I saw Endgame 3 times.
Nice.
Why?
Wow.
Oh, well, the reason why I can explain this is okay.
Why do people watch things they've already seen?
I saw Infinity War twice. The first time I saw it, I cried. And the second time I had to watch it again to make sure I want to cry the second time, so that way my friends won't be like, he cried at Infinity War. Then I cried the second time, the first time I saw Endgame, at like the 20-minute mark at the end of the movie, I had to go pee, so I missed out like 5 minutes of that. I was holding it in. I was tempted to pee in a cup. I was like, no, I can't do that.
Oh my gosh, Nitro.
Oh my goodness.
That's dedication.
Dude, like, if you
we found the title of this video.
Dedication. Dedicated peeing.
No.
But I ended up going to the bathroom. So I had to see the second time. So I can see what happened. Those 5 minutes I missed. When I saw that, I was like, oh my goodness, it's so much better now. My closure finally happened. And then the third time I saw it was because I was taking some other veterans besides myself to go see the movie. And we were like, yeah, he saw it 3 times. He knows I was going to spoil it for you. Like I want to spoil it for you so much, but I can't. I just can't. That's how come I saw it.
I have a title for this this podcast.
What?
Oh, no.
I'm typing it up right now.
No, Corona.
And
it's not worth it.
This is gonna be the acronym. This is gonna be the acronym.
I'm
All right.
waiting.
So hey, while that's going on, next question.
There it is.
Corona, you have ascended. You have ascended.
To the next level.
I give you the golden
no.
star.
Oh no! This everything that accomplishes anything is always a.
That's just gonna be the acronym. WTNPTHHNPB.
Just put that at the end of the video title with no context. With no context.
They don't watch your podcast, understand.
Oh my
Nobody's
God.
gonna know what's good.
It's in the tags too, just that acronym for research.
And like, by the time you do this part of the podcast, they're like, oh, that's what it meant.
You gotta bleep it out, Nitro.
For the next question.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
okay.
I hear that there is another Doctor Strange coming,
Woohoo!
Ooh.
but
Cool.
it's going to be like a horror movie.
Really?
Yeah, because they
Oh,
go
I'm
into like
intrigued.
they go into like this darker dimension. I don't remember what it's called, but like it sounds sinister
It's
and
called
it's
Adventure Bros.
shut up. I don't remember what it's called, but it was like a horror Doctor Strange movie, and that sounds really sick. And I need that.
You never know you needed to, they gave it to you.
Yeah.
Okay, anyone else want to go after that? Well, we got Doivas on watch movies, so we got to skip him for some reason.
Yep, skip me.
Well, technically, the movies that I've been looking forward to seeing is Toy Story 4.
Oh, okay.
I have not seen Toy Story 4, The Lion King, and unfortunately, a lot of people are going to hate me for this. I am looking forward to seeing the FNAF movie that's coming out next year.
Oh, thank goodness.
Well,
is that
now
official?
it's news to me that
Yes,
there's a
that's-
FNAF movie coming out
Because there was
next
so
year,
much,
and I already hate it.
so many people saying that it was going to be a thing. But
Yeah,
you know,
it's actually a
the
thing.
FNAF
It's-
fans are garbage.
It's been in production since like 2018, I think.
2017.
Dude,
2017.
wow.
Yeah, 2017. It was supposed to come out in 2020, but 2019. But some stuff happened. Warner Brothers thought that the movie was not too kid friendly or something like that.
That's kind of the point.
So they let go of the project, and then I think it's something studios. Blumhouse. Yeah, Blumhouse took over the project.
Children are being stuffed into animatronics after being kidnapped. Like, it's not supposed to be kid friendly.
Yeah, so Blumhouse
the FNAF
took over.
movie?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I've seen
Blumhouse took over the project, so the movie's coming out in 2021. I'm looking forward to that. And then the infamous Sonic movie.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
You know what?
Those animators are screwed.
Those animators. They delayed the movie.
Yeah, I know they delayed it, but still, I mean, come on.
There was a tweet that said they were delaying it because they heard everyone's criticism and were like, all right, fine.
No one likes the first model. No one did.
No one did.
I mean, people put better things. Like people in 5 minutes put better things.
That was an art meme. Was to make it better.
Yeah, I remember. In fact, there was.
The Cats movie is also coming out.
Oh my goodness,
isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, how could we forget about such a cinematic masterpiece?
I was hoping you would not mention that because someone on my other server gave me a picture of Sonic. Sonic from the Sonic movie, but it may look like the Cats movie trailer.
Ew.
And I'm like, oh my goodness, my eyes.
No, look, guys, I've made both of the movies look good now. Look at them. Aren't they precious?
No.
No.
And that was what that meme is of that picture. Anyway.
Yeah. But then someone sent me another picture where Sonic was a girl. That was weird.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you a picture so you can put it in. No, I'm kidding.
Please don't.
Movie that I am looking forward to. None. The current state of the theatrical industry, the theatrical entertainment industry, has just gotten so awful. I'd rather just be on the internet.
Watch it.
So I'll just be on YouTube. I'll be on YouTube and maybe Netflix at some point in the future. I'm not going to watch theater movies if
people just keep remaking things.
Unless they're actually good, then I'll go see it.
That's fair.
Okay. Anyone else want to go next?
I think it's your turn next.
You're next.
Oh, okay. Oh, I forgot. Okay, here's my turn.
Set yourself up as last.
Sorry. The movie I'm looking forward to was something that just announced this week. It was Zombieland Double Tap.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so I'm like...
It's what now?
Zombieland Double Tap.
Oh,
yeah,
Zombieland sequel.
Yeah, I was like, I never expected them to make a sequel, but yet they somehow came up with the idea like, yo, people of Zombieland, let's make a sequel. That's one of the few times
there's hardly any reason against making sequels to movies nowadays.
Yeah,
really.
Look what they did to Troy Story. They made 4 of them. They could have ended with 3, but they made a 4th one.
Could have ended at 2.
Troy's.
Yeah, pretty much.
Imagine a sequel to the Trojan War. Actually, there is. It was someone's fan fiction that was written like centuries after the Iliad and Odyssey.
Huh.
That's weird.
Yep.
But anyway,
before we get off the topic of movies, did anyone go see Detective Pikachu?
No, I did not.
No.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Were you the only one?
Apparently.
Well,
I'm not a fan of Pokemon, so...
I'm a fan of Pokemon.
Man.
I watched a lot of Lockston and Noggin, but I just haven't had time to go see the movie.
Danny DeVito did not voice Pikachu. I will not see the movie. I might at some point in the future.
I'm trash, man!
I am a wild animal, cold-blooded.
Love it.
But I wish I did see the movie. I'm waiting for it to come to DVD before I see it. Or Blu-ray.
That's fair.
Whichever one comes first. Blu-ray or DVD. I'm pretty sure Blu-ray will come first.
Well, me being a loser has a poster, so...
Oh, I got 1,000 posters in my apartment.
You know what?
I got posters that aren't related to movies.
I got posters related to stuff I don't even watch.
Why?
Same.
I don't know. I just got the free posters. I just like it.
That's fair. Alright, favorite movie genre. Mine is probably horror. I grew up watching it. Halloween's always been my favorite holiday. It's been a family tradition to always deck my house up in Halloween decorations every year. Horror is my genre.
Well, you want to hear something fact about that? Guess how many days we're away from Halloween now?
Like less than 100?
Yes!
Please don't say 69.
Oh, I would not go to 69. I was going to say...
Because someone posted that on CN and I'm like, oh my god.
I was going to say 91 days. We're like 91 days away from Halloween.
Rattle me bones!
Wow.
Okay, next, who's next? I think Doivas. Oh, wait, Doivas don't watch movies, so we can skip him again.
Yeah, skip again.
You can skip me too.
And Doivas like, well, what's a movie?
You can
get on my level.
Yeah, you can skip me too because I don't watch that many movies.
Okay.
Jeez, when was the last time I turned on a
Genres
movie?
that I watch most of, comedy or adventure. Either of those. But definitely animated more than live action for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Yep.
Yeah.
Your turn, bud.
For me, it's an action adventure. I like a movie that gets me thrilled, my heart beating, and my hands are shaking. The hands are shaking. I'm still watching the movie. And I'm still watching the movie. It's like a boom headshot to me.
Whoa.
Those
This
are
is
old mayonnaise. Old mayonnaise.
Ouch.
Oh,
But I do watch
I
a
ain't
lot.
seen memes this stale since the cheese.
it's my favorite culture up next.
Internet culture, guys. Let's do this.
Yay!
So, quick question. When we're naming out the YouTubers we like, are we going to link them in the description?
No.
Because we should. That's rude.
I'm kidding. We're doing it. We're doing
That's
it.
that's
Okay.
rude. Wow, how dare
I'm
you?
just
So
not doing
evil.
I'm not doing the
Uh,
card thing, though. That'll take forever.
I put ZX and Sandy in there. He's already been mentioned.
W.
You just gotta give me the link so I can share them after the podcast.
Okay.
Totally in the chat already.
What the heck?
Okay. So,
Just bing bing, just immediately.
my favorite YouTube series is like a 4-way tie of my 3 most favorite Storytime animators: Jaden Animations,
Ooh.
Odd Ones
yes.
Out,
Ooh.
and
Yes.
something else YT.
Ooh.
And then I recently got into Shut up. I recently got into this other channel where like they go explore haunted places in Crud, and the channel is just called Sam and Colby,
Ooh.
and it's pretty good.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. So I'm confused on this question. Are we naming YouTubers we like or series of YouTubers that we like?
Either or.
Oh, okay.
So if you get that brick mansion ready, you can say it.
Oh, wait. Zara, are you done?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That was quick. I was like, hold up. Okay, let's see here. I gotta dig through my subscription box and remember names. Really? There's only a few. I guess it's another. Let me see here. Which one is this? Okay. I think really at the end of the day, it's Mother's Basement. Yes, that's
Oh.
a channel. Such a good series. And a series, What's in an OP? That's a really good thingamabobber. And then the only other one would be, does anyone here know, I highly doubt it, does anyone here know who Andrew Wong is?
Yes. Wait, no.
Ooh,
Wait, hold
nice.
on, wait. You gotta explain. There's a lot of Andrew
What does
Wong.
he do?
He is incredible analog equipment music person that just makes music out of any noise around him.
It's kind of cool.
Wait,
Yeah,
is
it's
this the
I'm
incredible.
same
sure that I
guy-
might have heard a piece from him, but
Is he the
I
same
do
guy?
not remember name.
Yeah, his most recent album, Alablaster, I think.
Is he
Yeah,
the same
it's
guy
just
who made
incredible.
Is he the same guy who made the 99 Red Balloons parody, the song with 99 Red Balloons?
No.
No, he made it with one balloon, but
No.
the song was made. He made the song 99 Red Balloons using just one red balloon.
Oh yeah, okay. I think that might be one of his. But the one that is most recognizable for me is he played 7 rings literally on rings. Like he pitch shifted them around. It's incredible stuff.
Well, what about the other song that we all like that I like the most? Oh yeah, I do know that guy. I'm subscribed to him too.
Nice.
What was I trying? I'm trying to sing the song. Oh yeah, pink fluffy unicorn dancing on
Oh,
rainbows.
yeah, okay,
Pink
yeah,
fluffy
there it is.
unicorn dancing on rainbows. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
is
Oh yeah, I love.
Flufflepuff and Chrysalis.
Yeah, I love that video.
Yeah.
Without the letter E, all that good stuff.
Okay, who's next?
Me? Hold on. I was petting my dog.
That's
Aw.
nice.
Poking.
She was
So-
doing it on purpose.
She's laying on her back on the bed, waiting for me to give her belly rubs.
Okay, I get that we like to make the links, but could we do it after the podcast?
I freaking guess.
Okay, so some of my favorite series, well, like I mentioned in the movie series, I like Markiplier's Alien Isolation playthrough series.
Yeah.
I like the Five Nights at Frick Boys series that he also did,
So
where he
good.
got drunk to frick and play the entire game.
It's so good.
I like Gary. I like Prop Hunt from Venos Gaming.
Classic.
I'm gonna have to
Classic.
freaking remember all these
Memorable,
names.
best meme.
So moving on to favorite YouTubers, it has to be I like Linus Tech Tips.
Ooh.
That's where I get a lot of my news from for tech. I also like Front Page Tech. They're also a very hilarious channel. I love Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast is awesome.
He's so nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy one of his merch and see if I can hit if he can send me $100,000.
Okay.
The dude is rich. Like
Beyond
seriously
rich.
rich.
He's beyond rich.
The fact that he gives his friend $100,000 to go spend anywhere they want, dude. Like, I want to be this guy's friend.
Not for the friendship, but for the
I
money.
feel like there's an ulterior motive here, aside from
we'll see.
friendship.
It's funny because he said in one of his videos, I have lots of money, but I really don't want it, so I just give it away to other people. So
just ask for $500,000.
dude, he's giving away houses to his friends.
Oh my goodness.
So it's
Who
like,
cares? Just send him an email. Be like, yo, can I get 500 grand?
my mom. I told
spot me 500 G's.
I told my mom about the stuff that he does, and she's like, "Oh, you should totally send him it," because my parents are Christian and stuff. So she's like, "You should send him an email and see if he could make a small donation of $1 million to our church."
Just a small donation.
Just a
of
small donation.
Oh, $1 million.
Other YouTubers that I like is Bay Area Bugs. And one of his series that I love is when he was doing a GTA 5M roleplay on Department of Justice. I like Jeff Fabiano. He's also pretty awesome. And I mean, come on, the dude has an Italian name, like last name, so.
You gotta remember, you gotta give me the links later on, right?
I don't even remember the first ones I said.
Okay, from now on.
Open
From now on, okay, I'm gonna give you auto recording what happened, what you said, and then go to those characters. I'm just gonna listen to them.
It's okay. You just have to. All you need to do is listen to this podcast after it's recorded, and
I'll be
then
doing
find
it.
each and every one that he mentioned.
Yeah, and one more YouTuber that I also like is Delirious, H2O Delirious. Oh, and Damn It Dave.
Ah,
Damn It
come
Dave
on.
is great.
Damn it, yeah. Oh, another YouTuber I forgot to mention.
Dang it,
JonTron.
Oh, how
John
JonTron is.
Oh my. Oh yeah, I forgot about Game Grumps. He used to be. JonTron used to be in Game Grumps.
He was an OG Game Grump, but then he went off to
Yeah,
other things. And then
he was.
my boy Danny came in.
Yeah, I think JonTron is actually one of the founders of Game Grumps.
Yeah, he is.
He was.
Now
And
he's a
also-
partner apparently.
He's also the founder of Normal Boots, too.
Yeah.
One of the-
Pro
he's
Jade.
not the founder. He was one of the founding members.
That's what I said. Did I?
Of, you know, you
No,
said he was the
said
founder.
Oh, sorry.
Rip
Oof.
My mistake.
Reaperoni.
them fact checks.
Pepperoni, pepperoni.
So, my favorite YouTube channels. Let me tell you them.
Oh no.
First up, this is going to be an entire category of things related to D&D and people that tell D&D stories, because I love all of them. Dingo Doodles.
Okay.
I already bought one of her shirts. Gothy is my spirit animal.
Yay! Excuse me.
For other D&D stories, there's also Puffin Forest.
Yes.
Yes. For information about D&D, especially for things that even I didn't even know about, and like I'm not a novice to 5e. I've been doing it like about a few months after it came out.
Wow.
But Z Bashu and Joe Cat, especially Joe Cat's crap series of D&D, they're great. I love them. And for not related to D&D stuff, Brova Alpha Busa for the If the Emperor Had the Text-to-Speech Device series. Love it, absolutely love it. It's what got me into 40k lore. It made all the grimdark digestible, that humor. I love it.
Cool.
Golden.
Yes.
All right, Nitro.
Nitro, it's your turn.
Oh, sorry. My headphones dropped. I didn't hear the last part. My headphones dropped. Anyway, okay. I'm going to say my answers. I have them listed right here. There's two categories. There's brony and then there's non-brony. Which you guys want to go first?
Whatever you want to do.
Well, obviously, we want to keep on topic with the podcast, so go with the brony first.
Well, I have to listen to IDWK for his Total Legit series. And then there's the Dr. Wolf series, the one where he interviews OCs. That's one.
Yeah, Dr. Wolf is pretty
cool.
good, yeah.
Oh yeah, Dr. Wolf.
And then let's see, who's the other creator? I want to say Silverquill. Yeah, he's cool too. I never met the guy, but I will meet him at BronyCon. Woohoo!
Neat.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, you inspired me to grow my hair out.
Ooh.
And by that I mean my OC hair. My OC hair. My OC's hair. My OC, not my hair.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I got you.
Okay, I forgot to mention another YouTuber that I like. You actually don't have to put this one in. Leafy is here. No, I'm kidding.
I was saying, man.
Yeah.
Oh my
That
god.
age is long gone,
He
my
is
friend.
not here.
Yeah, he really
He
isn't.
is
He is
long
not
gone.
here. He is away. He's left.
He's
You're
long
done with the
gone.
YouTube drama bullshit.
Leafy is
He
long
literally
gone.
is gone. It's funny.
Yeah.
That's good.
Oh,
What
yeah.
happened?
Leafy
to
is
him?
no longer here.
What even happened to him?
His
Like,
channel was collapsed because of the content cop, and the content cop just put him in the grave.
Oof.
Oof. Well, that's a good thing, because, like, yeah.
Stirring up that shit like no one's business, and then he's not anymore.
But it's okay because we got Pyrocynical now.
Oh, boy.
And the
Arsenical's
Paul
great.
brothers too.
No, we don't have them. We're forced to have them.
Alright, second question.
Well, I didn't even get to finish my question.
Second
You kind of
question.
came out over left field.
Yeah, you didn't
Oh yeah,
you didn't
we
finish.
need the other half of the question, don't we?
Yes. There's the game theory, the film theory, there's
Mhm.
Dorkly videos, and let's see, who else? John, oh, yeah, this is John Tron. I'm trying to remember the last guy he's not listed on my list, but there's another YouTuber who makes, Noggin, and I had to say Tricycle.
Gaijin Goomba.
Oh, yeah, I
I
love
forgot.
Gaijin Goomba too. It's just,
Oh yeah, I forgot about
Gaijin
that.
Goomba, it's awesome, too.
he left, he said he left the game theory, but, like, I still love him.
Not really. Nothing really changed.
No, he just now just science of and game theory.
What sucks though is Ron.
I miss
Oh,
him.
yeah.
I miss him.
I love digressing in side quests.
I know.
Even if he didn't output as many videos.
Yeah, because you're so busy
That was
editing
such a good
game
He was
theory.
such a relatable guy.
I love
Yeah,
that.
Ron was awesome.
I love his hair.
I always find myself going back to his last Diagnostic Side Quest thing because it was such a good video, and now it'll never happen again.
No,
Yeah.
like a diamond. It's like a lightning in a bottle. It will never happen twice. Or a diamond in a rough. Never happened twice.
Right.
It's gonna be wild before we get
So-
someone to replace him, but it's gonna be hard.
No, I would be mad if they replace him.
Well, they don't. They got a new editor.
Okay.
Next
next
question.
Yeah.
Next question before I cry.
Daily websites. I use YouTube and Facebook all the time.
Okay.
That's kind of it.
Facebook? People
Oh,
use that
wow.
still?
Wow.
It's more for the MLP groups and to promote my art and crud.
Hey, you should join Canterlot Avenue and promote your art there.
I really need to use that more.
She is on Canterlot Avenue. She is on Canterlot Avenue. That's where we met.
I am. I just haven't
Yeah, I
used
know.
it forever.
That's okay. I haven't used the website in forever too. And I'm the site founder.
Ouch.
Wow.
That would explain
Way
why
to go.
RP doesn't go anywhere.
No, I'm just kidding. I haven't replied to our roleplay because I've been really busy, but in fact I'll reply to it right now in the middle of this podcast.
Sure.
Watch. I will do it right now.
I'm not even logged in.
You don't have to prove anything, Corona.
That's okay.
Chill. Wait, no, not that link, you stupid.
I'll
Why do we have
reply.
3 different links for Andrew Hong?
Because I thought I had a different copy paste, but it wasn't.
Alright, so Doivas, is your turn.
Oh, okay. There's only 2 sites that I use daily, and that would be YouTube and FanFiction. That's about it.
What's fanfiction?
It's an MLP fanfiction site.
And, yeah, it's a
Friendship is
fanfic
magic
site.
Yeah.
fiction. I use that one. Ooh, yeah. That's my
Great
main
stories
source of
on there.
reading things now.
Yeah, really.
Is it a place that like you read other people's stuff, or you can
Yeah.
post
Yes.
stuff?
Yeah, and you
You
also-
can read and post.
Yeah, you
Oh.
can do both. It's a
It's-
great place.
There's a lot of
It's
weird stuff in it.
fanfiction.net for MLP stuff.
Yeah.
There's a lot of weird stuff in it
And
too, so just
Ah.
avoid the weird groups.
Bruh.
I've seen weird
There's some
stuff.
quite
Oh, yeah.
there's
yeah,
quite
brownie
questionable
stories
stuff.
and that. Milo
There are quite
Veggie,
literally no rules, but I
cupcakes.
mean, it's great.
I feel sorry for that site founder.
The Conversion Bro.
There's so much good stuff on there, and then there's also a lot of gunk, but you know, whatever.
Yeah, find
That's
what you're
how
looking
life
for.
is.
Like the story of when Chris Chan went to the My Little Pony universe. That was I didn't even open that story. I just saw Christian was like, nope, I don't need this in my life.
Oof. Oof.
The sites that I use the most is obviously my own website because I gotta use my own website. Even if I don't want to, it's an obligation. I have someone with a gun behind me. Help me!
Sorry.
No,
Sorry,
no.
Tony. We gave you plenty of chances.
Sorry, it's like sorry, Tony. We gave you all the chances. Now you screwed up. No, but so I use obviously CA, and then I use YouTube a lot. I don't use Facebook because Facebook has
I
a lot
got
of.
banned from my own Facebook account.
Oh my
Yeah, I
I
goodness.
was not happy about it.
I don't use Facebook because Facebook kind of is in a really bad position right now, including they got fined $5 billion for mishandling of people's data. So
But
yeah.
I don't know what happened to my account. I was just logging into it, and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna check Facebook now." I logged in, and I got banned for like, I don't even know what it was. They like erased my account from the cache because
Yeah.
I was logging in from a different location or something. Even though I had given myself permission to log in while I was on vacation, and it thought I was hacking myself.
wow,
It's like,
Yeah,
I just want to read Facebook.
my mom's account got thrown in the what they call jail because she made a post and then so many people commented on it that they logged her account.
Was
Ouch.
it like a controversial thing, or
No, it was just like, well, it
It was too popular. She had to be shot down.
no,
Shut
it was like
down.
it was like something in regards to like I don't know. I can't even remember. I know she did mention something about the Puerto Rican governor, which there's no
Well,
there's
that's just asking for trouble.
there's a whole scandal right now with that. But it wasn't even a bad thing. Like, it wasn't even anything bad. She just mentioned something and prayed something, I can't even remember. And her status, I guess, just blew up so much that Face was like, you're too popular. We need to shut you down.
Fam.
Well, shut you down before you get too powerful.
I think she got her account back, but I don't know. I think it was like a 24-hour lock or something.
Oof.
I got you.
But yeah, another website that I visit a lot is Twitter. I visit Twitter a lot because people on Discord keep posting copy pasta about, oh, there's gonna be an attack on the 27th, blah blah blah. Remove Kawaii bot. And and every single time people post that crap, I love how I'm the only person that thinks about this, and I go send them screenshots to Discord, and Discord's like, nah, fam, that's not real.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I got a ton of those messages too. People are freaking out. I was like,
here it is. It's the 27th, and I'm in servers that have that thing, and guess what happened? Nothing.
Yay.
Yay, conspiracies being proven wrong.
No.
Oh. Okay, that'd be nice.
Okay, so website that I use the most, YouTube.
Okay.
Especially for long length videos like vlogs and educational videos.
I got you.
W.
Well, my turn then. I use these sites on the daily.
CA.
Oh, yeah,
This voice.
Yeah, it's CA. It is CA, it is YouTube, it is Discord. I consider that something totally different.
Discord's not a website.
I know.
Man.
I use Twitter a lot. I also use, there's this website called Take Me to Useless Websites. I use that sometimes to get some inspiration. And let's see what else. Yeah, pretty much that's it. Okay.
Next question.
Next one is scary internet stories. I don't have any. The only even remotely spook that I have is I'm part of the conspiracy theory that all your devices listen to you.
Oh no, it's true.
Yeah,
it's just facts.
That's been proven.
Yeah,
Okay.
like you just gotta live your life understanding that. It's not worth worrying about.
There's nothing you can do about that.
This podcast is not only going to be on YouTube; it's in someone's computer right now.
I mean,
as
it's
we're
on-
doing
The
it.
Nitros.
And someone else's.
It's on the Discord team's servers.
Yeah, exactly.
They're listening to it right now.
Like everyone's listening.
They're probably talking about us over there at the headquarters.
Honestly, they probably have like 6 different groups listening to this. Just for
I
no
bet
reason.
like this. Oh my goodness, we got another one Nitro's podcast again. Come on, Nitrous, get your life together. You have one more to live for.
get the popcorn, boys.
I can just imagine them. They're like, "Oh my god, it's time for another Nitro podcast." everybody, stop what you're doing. Let's listen in.
Discord crashes.
It's like, oh shoot, we need to get Discord back so we can listen.
W.
All right, Doivas.
Oh, is that it? Okay. It's not really. Wait, hold on. Let me see here. I don't know if it's scary, but it's more of unnerving. Like this happened like a month or 2 ago. So one of my friends called me on Discord, and he's sharing his phone screen, like showing his face. He's all masked up, and he looks like
bloody?
No, he's covered his face. He looks like a darn criminal, and he points the camera at a window and goes, "You want me to break into this house?"
What? No!
And he asked me for permission, and I just didn't say anything. And then he dives through the window and just starts raiding this. The owner had apparently moved out like 2 weeks ago, and they had stolen from him. So he literally broke into the house, goes in there, and just starts taking his stuff back and a few bits of cash. And then
got it,
and then that's when I left. I was like, Brian dealing with this crap, and I just left.
What the heck? My scary internet story, and this is something that actually happened in relation to CA. I'm not advertising, I'm just saying, because I'm on there a lot, that a lot of things happen, and this was actually something that almost affected my actual bank accounts and stuff like that. We had a situation, I think it was 2 years, almost a year and a half ago, on April 2nd, where someone managed to hack into my my CA account. At the time, our staff was not required to use what users use to log in, which is the login with Ponyverse button. Staff were using the legacy login, which we were not aware that the passwords were stored as plain text. So someone discovered my password, they logged into my account, and then they promoted several users to administrators. And these were people who were actually creating a quote unquote competitive website. So this was back when Pony Paradise was starting to become a thing, that it was gonna compete against CA and stuff, because there was a bunch of angry people that hated me that didn't want to be on CA. Word of advice.
Petty.
Yeah, word of advice. If you're gonna create something out of spite, it's not gonna last long.
It's true.
Look at the others Mythos series. That guy, oh my goodness. I think Doivas was there when that guy was on the
Wait, hold on. What are we talking about?
Okay, remember that
No
one
idea.
I'm about to explain it. Yo, remember that one time I had a live premiere video?
Are you talking about the Octavia dude or whatever?
Yeah!
Yeah, I was like, the fuck? What are you doing? I still go back and look at that, and I'm like, what on earth was he thinking?
Yeah!
What happened?
Okay.
So Nitro premiered.
A video.
It was a video where we were
Talking
all
about-
introducing ourselves officially on the channel.
Yeah.
And this one guy, what was his name? Octave something?
Yeah.
It was some spin on
Oh.
Octavia's name. And he
Was
goes
that-
in the comments and he was like, nice video, bro. Can you trade to subscribe or something? It was something like that. And Nitro's like, yeah, sure. And then the conversation somehow went to him being like, you're such a horrible person. I hate this channel. Unsubscribe. He was going off
Wow.
in the comments and just trying to roast Nitro. And I was like, what are you doing? I was like, take a chill pill, bro. And then he started going at me. And even in the chat, he was just screaming about nonsense.
Wow. Yeah, but to finish my story, so someone hacked into my account, promoted a bunch of people who were staff of the other website. They also tried to delete all the site files, which was stupid because CA has like daily backups, so we would have been back in the day. We unfortunately though had since we had some damage to all our files and we were missing files and stuff, so we had to shut down the website for I think it was 3 days. So the website, so the website was. Yeah, CA was offline for 3 days while we were running an investigation, trying to figure out who did it. And on the same day, that person tried to hack into my personal accounts because my phone just would not stop dinging with notifications about someone trying to log into my account, including my bank account.
Wow.
And that was just the worst. I guess the scariest thing, because it taught me that I need to I needed to improve my passwords and stuff, which thankfully I have LastPass now that generates all the passwords for me.
Hashtag not sponsored.
Yeah, hashtag not sponsored, although LastPass, if you want to sponsor me one day, call me.
Yo, man.
Just for those who want to see it in its glory, Nitro.
Oh my god!
Right, it's honestly gold.
You need to post. You need to put this in the podcast.
Oh heck
honestly
no! I'm not doing that.
gold.
I'm not doing that.
It's honestly gold. It's beautiful.
So,
You know, okay, never mind. I'll talk about this after you.
But yeah, so that was the scariest day of my life because I almost had somebody hack into my bank account, even though I had nothing in there. But yeah,
Still the bank account.
You can talk about it now.
Okay, Don, I dug into seeing what Ace Octavia actually does. He has 4 channels.
Yeah.
And every
And
single
all of them
channel.
has 1 subscriber.
No, they actually have a few subscribers, but every video has a link to a new channel. It's like this darn wormhole of just channel after channel. Sometimes he promotes other people, but he promotes himself. And every video, he's like, I really like this channel. Link to other channel in description. And I'm like, what is this? It's ridiculous. But the thread is there. You can see his amazing logic.
I mean, they won't be able to see it because Nitro doesn't want to put it in.
No, I'm not doing that. You're gonna have to watch a video to see that yourself.
Just put a link to the video in the description.
I posted images of his comments.
And the guy was so aggro on me for no reason. I'm like, he was so aggro about me not subscribing to him. I'm like, dude.
Yo, yeah, that's right. That is where it started.
Yeah, like, subscribe to me. I'm like, okay. I didn't subscribe to him. I just looked at his channel like, oh my goodness, this isn't even enough content to subscribe for. Because when I subscribe to a channel, I subscribe for 3 reasons. 1, they're going to give me content I'm going to watch. 2, they're a close fan. Or 3, they're paying me to do so.
Sponsorship.
Okay, now we gotta move on. We've gotten stuck on this.
Okay, Dexalot.
Dexalot.
I don't have any stories to share.
All right.
Not that I
Metro?
don't have any stories of those. I just not. I'm not. It's nope. I'm not telling any of my stories. They're not appropriate.
No,
All
I'm
right.
curious.
Well, you can wait till we're done.
Yeah, no recording, because this is still recording. How long we got recording for this for? Like an hour, 20 minutes?
I don't know. Don't look at
Like
Nitro. Next
2
question.
hours.
Let's go.
Okay.
Next.
Okay. For me, it's actually an actual internet story. In which...
I don't know, Nitro. Do you have a YouTube channel?
No,
Where did I watch this video from?
We're still on question 3.
Oh yeah. Oops.
Okay.
Well, that's the next question.
Yeah. Okay. There's an internet story called Bong Chong Dong Ghost. It's a webtoon. It's considered the most scariest webtoon ever created on either Webtoon Naver or actually open to website available to read. I will link it to you guys, but there's an actual risk of some people getting a heart attack for watching this reading this story. It's worse than reading.
Oh, is that the guy that keeps uploading those like web stories with the jump scares?
I think so, but no, I just told the real story, the actor's name. But I think so. But anyway, I read this story twice in my life, and each time I found myself sweating, my heart beating, my hands are shaking, and I'm like, why am I reading this still?
It's too powerful.
It's like the power of horror compels you. The power of horror compels you. The power of horror compels you.
That does not sound like you're saying horror with that low quality mic. Okay, moving
Power
on.
of horror compels you.
Look,
That's what I heard.
That's exactly what I heard.
are not horror. They do not count because they're cheap as shit.
Oh, preach it. Preach it.
But no, it's legitimately scary because they actually have animations in this comic. Like as you scroll down, it actually starts to move for you.
Yeah.
And you
Are you talking about the
Like you're reading the translated text, and while you're scrolling down, so the ratcheting noises.
Are you talking about the comic with the lady, the ghost lady?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I read it twice, and each time I got scared.
Oh, I know. It's so bad.
Doivas, why?
What?
You messaged me on my website. I can see the message.
That's a small detail. That's
Hey,
a
yo,
small
senpai, how
Trying to pass by this hundred lady and suddenly
man.
Hey, yo, senpai, how you doing? How rude, Corona. I thought we had something. There we go. I feel so betrayed.
Alright, so
Hold on. We need to do something here.
This is so funny.
Here, Nitro, I'm gonna do something for you.
What? I'm not logging to KFCA right now.
Put that in the podcast.
No, I feel even more betrayed.
Put it in the podcast, please.
I can't. It's a private message. I can't do it.
Hey, I give you permission. I feel betrayed, but you're still senpai. I'm warning you, still senpai. Don't do it. Colonel has intensified. How could you do this? Why, Corona?
why Corona?
You should put that in a podcast for real. All right, next question, guys. Come on, let's try to finish. We still have like a long way to go.
Yeah, we got like discussions.
Do we have YouTube channels?
I don't know, Nitro. Do you have a YouTube channel?
I would no. Someone actually gave me this question. Like they were like, hey, some of your crew members don't have channels, so those who do have channels should be, have the right to know that they have a channel. Like,
That was Snack, wasn't it?
I think so.
Yes.
I forgot which one. Huh?
I have a YouTube channel, but until I get my life together and figure out how to animate, I technically don't.
Me
Oh.
too, buddy. Alright,
Yeah.
Doivas,
Do
you have a YouTube channel?
Yes.
He does.
Yes,
I'm
I do
subscribed to
indeed.
it. I'm subscribed to it. I love his
Thanks,
music.
fam.
Love his
I'm
music.
unsubscribing
Yeah.
right now.
No.
I'm kidding.
Such cruelties.
Hey, dude. What is that, Dexalot?
It's just Jack Nicholson nodding.
That's not what it is. That's not what it is.
Don't mock senpai like that. Yes, I'm going to continue.
My heart, my soul. There it is.
That would go in a podcast.
Okay, so yeah.
Hey Dovis, do you have a YouTube channel?
Yes.
Alright, so I have a YouTube. I used to have a YouTube channel. It got deleted.
Why?
Rip.
A friend of mine deleted it.
Right.
Wait. Hold on a second.
He deleted it by accident.
Wait
He
a
deleted
minute.
it by
That's
accident.
$5 in this.
Hold on a second, Corona.
He was
How
trying to.
did a friend delete it?
He was because he was one of the managers and stuff, and he was trying to delete one of his. He was trying to delete another channel, and I guess in the moment he didn't realize what channel he was deleting, and he deleted mine, and I'm like, "Bro,
What
where's my channel?" And then he's like, "Oh damn, I'm sorry, bro."
You do know that you have to give explicit permission to delete channels under management that are owned by the YouTube manager. So you agreed to let that happen, or did he just do it?
No, he was. The channel was under his account.
Why did you?
Why?
Because I was too lazy to create my own.
Are you serious?
Are you?
You
why-
done goof troop up in this roof.
Okay, hold on.
Use the account.
But I do have a channel now. I don't do anything in it because right now it's kind of just like for me to watch stuff until I can get stuff together. I do plan on changing the name of it. Right now, it's just called Fidelity, which I do need to change the name. Otherwise, I will get sued. It's gonna be when I do start it. It's gonna be the gaming kennel, just like my Twitch. And yeah,
Nice.
stuff.
I like what I typed in.
What did you type? You done goof troop under this roof. I'm gonna put that in the podcast.
You're just giving him ammunition.
Just put everything in the podcast.
Put it all. Put the questions
Everything.
in. Put the user interface in. Put Discord in it. Put the Cats trailer. Put the Sonic. Put the FimFiction homepage. Put it all.
Yeah, put the FimFiction homepage and everything.
Okay, next question, people. Next question. No, next person.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes, it is my turn again.
No, that's not the right link.
Don't worry, we'll fix this. By me saying that I have no content on my channel, yet I somehow have 2 subscribers. It's weird.
Congrats.
Gotta
man.
love sub.
Wow, nice.
I have 2 subscribers. Yeah,
You have more than me, bro.
I mean, I don't see any money from it. Like, I don't make any content. Are you kidding me?
I don't make any.
Right.
Hey, that's how it works. You make no content, you get paid.
Lol.
I
Who
wish I
makes
was.
content on YouTube?
I wish that was the truth for me, because like I do have a YouTube channel. However, I don't make any money off the channel whatsoever. I don't make no money.
Yeah, because you made the mistake of deleting a video that had a copyright claim.
No, it was not that. It's like I already got that fixed out with a lawyer. But anyway, they said that YouTube said I had to get like so many subscribers before I get paid now.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
you
were
have to
grandfathered
have-
in. You have to have 4,000. Wait, is it 40? No.
1,000,
1,000. Wait, no.
10,000, something like that.
1,000 hours of watch time or something, and then it's like 40K subs or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I can't.
which is ridiculous.
Oh, no.
There's no way
I
you're
don't
gonna
know
hit
if
that
that's
unless you just do a podcast every other week.
And I can't do that because I'm going back to college. But once I get out of college,
Unless you,
I can do that.
or you can just bribe people with money and just be like, "Hey, subscribe to my channel."
I can't do that. I can't do
Just
that.
go to Fiverr, subscribe.
I will do that in an instant, but I can't. I
Okay,
like my subscribers to be genuine, like wine.
I mean, you bribed me, so now I'm subscribed to your channel.
Just like, shut up, Konoe, you weren't supposed to know that.
It's like, shut up! Don't say that. I told you not to say that.
Here's $40, stop talking.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, hold on. Nitro,
Yeah.
wait, hold on. Are we there? Wait, whose turn is it for this question on the... Okay, wait, no, Nitro, you've answered the question.
Alright,
Next
yeah.
question.
Yeah.
We already know the answer. Next question.
All right. I don't really have an answer for the next one.
All right,
I'm not
I'll take up the mantle.
confused or anything.
All right. Well, I guess for me, it's the darn what are they called? The darn beauty channels like James Charles and stuff.
Oh, God.
That's where I'm confused. I'm like, what is this? That's the first time I'm genuinely confused about something on YouTube. Honestly.
Really? Okay. I'm gonna top that.
Okay.
Wow.
For me, it's the news section of YouTube and the gaming the YouTube gaming, which I'm glad they just freaking got rid of that and just incorporated it into differently now. But yeah, for me, mostly the news, which keeps showing up on my home feed when I told YouTube I don't want to see freaking news.
Oh, it suck like that. It suck like that, bro. I got that problem too. We all got that problem. It's to the point where
Hashtag relatable problems.
yeah, it's like the point that
Hashtag
even
first world problems.
hashtag world problems that make no sense, but yet still happens.
Yeah.
Hashtag straight.
All right. Whose turn is it next? Mine.
I think
Yes.
so.
All right. I ignore anything I'm not subscribed to, basically,
Really?
unless there's something that really catches my eye, like an animation someone does, or something like
Facts.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't agree with the majority of YouTube viewers' taste in videos, and I just don't really like a few select individuals that are on YouTube.
Agreed.
I got you. I believe in that. I believe it.
Okay, all right, Nitro.
Okay, my turn. Well, the corner of YouTube that I've been to and I'm so confused about was mentioned on JonTron videos where they have Lion King characters being shipped with Little Mermaid characters. I do not want to.
What?
Wait, hold up, rewind. What?
Excuse me, what was that?
There was too many things in that sentence that don't go together.
I said.
One of these things is not like the other.
Pleasing to repeat.
I said. There is a corner of YouTube where people are shipping Lion King characters with Little Mermaid characters. I don't want to see.
Why?
I have no idea. I don't want to see Dollar. I don't want to see Dollar the Lion shipping with Sebastian the crab. That is so weird.
Why?
Under the sea.
Stop.
It's a wetter under the sea.
It's a real thing. I'm like, why? It makes no sense.
It just ain't right.
But why? Why would you do that?
And it happens.
But why? But why?
The only thing
Why?
weirder
Why
than
would
that
you
is
do
the
that? Why would you
Spider.
do any of that?
The weird thing other than that is the Spider-Man and Elsa videos I've been seeing on my feed too.
Stop.
Oh, old news.
Yeah, but the Lion King and the Little Mermaid characters meaning with that is way weird. And there are AMVs dedicated to this stuff too.
No.
There's AMV. Oh my. There. I'm going.
But
Why put JonTron memes in here?
Because they're good memes.
He is the meme king.
I concur. He is a meme king.
I got you, but like, you know, this is gonna make me hard. This editing this podcast is gonna make me gonna be harder, right?
Nitro, it's okay. It's okay. You don't have a soul or a life to get back to. You have YouTube now.
Ugh. This is your life now.
You're not allowed to do anything else, Nitro. It's all about the YouTube.
All of that was false.
Okay. Next meme.
Discussion. Now we can answer.
Discussion of life.
Yeah, now we're going.
Yes, it's time for some rapid fire questions. All right, we got it. Okay, you have exactly 30 seconds to answer one question.
Yo,
that includes the time to read the question.
Yo, that's too much.
It's now rapid fire. I'm calling.
These are discussions.
3, 2, 1. No. Okay.
All right. Live alone or with others. Personally, I say financially wise, you should probably be with someone. But for me, productivity wise, I would want to live alone, just so I don't have to clean up after anyone else. I don't gotta take care of anyone else. I don't got anyone else to depend on me to do their crud for them. I can just do whatever I need to be.
I got you, fam. I want a team of living alone until marriage.
Damn.
Team live alone.
Well, Nitro completely skipped the.
Oh no, this is
the
discussion.
order,
This is
so-
discussion.
Nitro just. Okay, all right, the order's done.
Well, if we're going out of
Anyhow,
order, then
I'm gonna have to agree with Zara. Alone is gold. That's just a saying that needs to be kept.
I'll leave my answer for last.
all right then. I think what it really boils down to is, can you live with just yourself as company? And I'm
Yes.
sure that everyone in this chat can say the same thing, but I'm one of those that can't relate.
Oh.
But, so, can you live with yourself as company, and can you live with other people? When you live with others, you have to compromise your habits with theirs, and may have to put up with annoyances you might have found inexcusable before. Being
Yep.
alone can be soul-crushing, especially if you don't have hobbies like the internet, because you'll be stewing in your own psyche for long enough, and that can
Make you go crazy.
that can be maddening for most people.
Yeah.
But that's what makes
Isn't-
being alone fun.
there really isn't much substitute for real human interaction, and we human beings are a social species by nature.
Yeah, you got a
We
point
need-
there.
I choose animals over people.
No.
Yeah, for me, I have to disagree with you guys and also agree because I would love to live alone.
Yes.
I wish that I could live alone, not have to worry about other people and blah 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 blah. You know, all the obvious stuff. But I cannot live alone because of my disability.
Yes, that is
So.
true.
Because I'm visually impaired, I cannot drive, I can't cook on my own, and there's certain things that I am not able to do alone. So I would have to technically depend on somebody to be there to help me. Obviously, I wouldn't just live with somebody and to just make them cook everything. I would like to have somebody that would be there to kind of help me do things.
It's companionship.
Yeah. So I unfortunately have to live with somebody else. I mean, it's on one hand it's good because I would have somebody, you know, to help me with everything, but on the other one it's kind of bad because it would make me feel like I'm a burden to them because, you know, I would have to depend on them to drive me everywhere and everything and, you know, help me with cooking and doing other things that I might not be able to. So for me, it's a little bit of both. Like, I would love to live alone, but at the same time, I also cannot live alone. I would love to also live with somebody.
Now,
I
here's
feel
But,
you.
yeah.
I feel you.
I feel you, but I want to expand on my answer. For me personally, I like to live alone because it gives me the space I need because I live in an apartment by myself and it makes me feel better about that. I'm the first child in my whole family to move out on their own. I'm the
Well,
second.
congrats, man.
Yeah, I'm the second out. It makes no sense. But anyway, I did it because I needed to, and I needed to get along, and it makes me feel so much better. Now, the only way I feel sad about that is that I don't have a car, so I gotta take a bus everywhere if I want to go somewhere, or get a ride for somewhere.
You can
And
get a scooter.
I would like to get a moped.
Acquire bike.
I got a bike, but
Yes, good.
Set.
But the only problem with the bike right now, the tires are flat, so I can't take that to there. So I don't know what in the closest gas
Tire
station.
pump.
I don't have a tire pump, man. Do you know how hard to find
So
one?
cute.
It's hard to
My
find one.
goodness.
It's hard to find one on Amazon.
Visit Goodwill's.
Okay, but anyway, other than that,
Goodwill is your friend.
I know. But other than that, I would like to have someone in my apartment so I can talk to when I'm on those moments when I need someone to talk to. Because there have been days where I'm in my apartment all myself, crying myself to sleep or crying myself waking up, and I'm just alone because there's no one to talk to. Because like there are some times where I feel like sad, I'm by myself all the time.
And that's what I'm talking about the human interaction, mate. There's no substitute for it.
No, but they're also
Even with talking to people over the internet on voice chat, there's no substitute for it.
no. You gotta have someone to touch. You gotta have someone to hold. Someone to high five with. Someone to
That's
say.
why.
Someone to
That's why I have my ferret.
It's not.
That's
You
why
have undermined the point.
that's why I have my dog when nobody's at home.
No, humans are
Talk to my
garbage.
dog. I talk to my dog all the time.
Good.
And she-
That's how it should
and-
be.
You
and
talk-
she talks
to
back
the-
to me in the form of licking my face, and sometimes
he gets
pees,
it.
and sometimes she likes
I'll be
to
honest,
be
the dogs
rebellious
ain't
and
worth
pees
it.
on my bed.
I have no idea what you just said, human, but you seem sad, so here's what.
Let me
Animals are
tell you,
amazing.
cats are where it's at, boys. Dogs.
Cats are
forget about 'em.
a-holes.
Cats are.
Cats are
I
perfect.
actually have a phobia against, or not phobias, but I guess it's a phobia. I'm terrified of cats. I was attacked by a cat when I was younger.
I see a tiger.
What? Shut up.
Corona.
Weird.
Corona.
My OC is a cat. My OC is a cat. But the reason why she's a cat is
You gotta face your fears.
well, other than that, it's because she is actually a chaotic neutral. So technically,
Okay,
I
all right.
based it- I based
Corona,
her- I-
Corona,
That just means
please.
that she can do what
I
she wants.
based her
This is
off.
what cats do.
I based her off on my perception of cats. They are, to me, they are chaotic neutral because you cannot expect when they're going to do something mean to you.
No, you can
No.
expect it.
I can't.
There's a
I
ritual.
definitely,
There's a
I
ritual,
definitely
fam.
didn't expect to get to have claws of cat stuck in my face when I was little.
No, I didn't expect for a dog to jump up and cut open my right arm, but it still did it.
Oh my god.
Oh. Wow.
Okay.
Kick it in the
The dog
foot.
has learned knife proficiency.
The dog got OP at his level. It's not time to level up.
Albert, what do you have? A knife? No!
No.
I don't know. I'm a dog person. I don't like cats.
I'm a brick person. I don't like pets at all unless they're really nice to me.
Just get a pet brick.
Yeah.
It's that wrong.
Make sure it has Supreme written on the side.
Get a brand brick.
Alright, so the next question, is there a show that you feel that is overhyped? I don't know, because I don't watch TV.
Okay,
No
alright.
TV.
No
Everyone in our comments, get your pitchforks. Steven Universe.
Oh my
I don't
goodness!
care much about Steven
I
Universe.
wasn't gonna say it, but
Oh,
that is
Steven
my
Universe is
answer
garbage.
written down here.
Oh my
Steven.
goodness!
Yeah, I don't care much about Steven Universe.
I didn't
Oh.
even think about Steven Universe when putting down my answer.
Oh my goodness! You guys are evil.
Garbage.
Look. You cannot deny that the formula in which they make episodes and the
It's
plot
trash.
lines that are currently going has gone so far south in quality as to make it unwatchable.
Yeah, I will say that, but I got the show early on. It was kind of weird because I'm like, what is this show even about? But what got me hooked was like season 2 episodes.
Yeah, I got a couple episodes in, and then I'm like, this is kind of weird. And then the fans, and then I'm like, okay, we're not doing this.
Yeah, Steven Universe has been tarnished in my eyes by that one incident where it's fucking that one lady that drew Rose thin,
Oh,
and then everyone was like, "Oh, you're fat shaming Rose," and
Right? Like, oh,
and then
stop.
that stuff happened, and then one of the people that work on the show on Twitter said, "Guys, you need to like rein it back. Please stop harassing people." And then they turned on him.
oh my goodness! I can't deal with that kind of fandom.
You cannot control fandoms.
No,
You
I mean,
really can't.
No, you can't.
Undertale took a nosedive. Every fandom took a nosedive. That was like the
Even the
ridiculous.
most scariest fandom of all.
The Brony fandom.
I was going to say something different.
You know, the sad thing is, I'm not inclined to disagree with you. Whoa! I just got a loud noise.
Okay,
Let's just agree that to the Machiavellian's philosophy of everyone is by nature terrible.
yeah.
Yeah.
I will say the show I believe that was overhyped was Game of Thrones. I never,
Yep.
I never read the books or saw the show myself. But I was like, my friends were like, "You should watch the show. You should watch the show." But yet, when the final season came out, they're like, "Yeah, don't watch the show." I'm like, "What the heck happened here?"
Because I guess
Yeah,
the
that was-
finale was so terrible that all there was for like 3 days was memes of like, sorry, your dragon show sucked.
And who has a better story than this random fucker over here?
Yeah.
Just, that's
and if
like I saw a retrospective on the whole series by Lindsay Ellis, and yeah, that's the only time I never watched the show myself. I just watched people's stories about watching it, and that's good enough for me. I'll just read the book series when I'm ready for it. I'm sure it'll be like freaking loads better,
But the
even if
funny-
it's going to take forever to finish.
Yeah, the book series not even finished. So why did they make a show on it?
Whack.
Because it was too popular with the like first couple of novels.
I gotcha. I gotcha, fam. You lit before you lit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Move on. It's probably the dubstep lore that Nitro
Tell
thinks
us
we're
about
fixing. I
the
really
city
don't.
that
La-
you wish to visit.
Yeah, last question.
And a final subject for us.
Wait, what?
So it's the what city do you want to visit?
Yeah.
No city in particular. But I would like to visit Ireland, Japan, and Australia at some point in my life.
Yeah, for me,
Amy's actually going to Australia next week. Actually,
Really?
who
Yep.
is Amy?
Amethyst.
Oh, Amethyst. Why is she going there? Did she mention?
She's part of like animal rescue stuff.
Oh yeah.
Probably to do something with her grabby feet.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to message her because she owes me a drawing. How dare you?
Oh, she's not going to get it done. Come on.
Yeah, I know.
You know,
She makes really, really good scribbles. They're really good, but they're.
You know, the funny thing is, if I had to think back, all the commission artists I have commissioned over the year, only 3 of them actually gave me back art.
Really?
Yeah, that's including you, because I commissioned you before I actually met you, and you gave me the art back. But I have commissioned so many artists, and some of them I paid, some I didn't, because they never gave me the art. But there's
Remember this discussion was about cities?
I'm going to get back to that. But there's one city right now, Salt Lake City. I want to say that city, because one of those artists live in that city, and I want to get my money back for them.
Before I get my answer, there was something that we did in CA, because of stuff like that. When it comes to artists who scam people, we on CA we have zero tolerance for that. We've actually banned artists for doing that, like, because that's just like not okay. That's you don't play with people's money like that. Like people.
So with me, okay. So not to demean anyone, but like it baffles me that anyone can get biffed on money, because how I do commissions is that, like, you don't gotta pay me until I send you that sketch.
Yeah.
And then maybe pay me, and then I send progress images.
Yes.
So, like...
What happened?
Oh no, you cut out.
Yeah, Zara, you cut out. What happened to her?
She died.
Zara, you still...
Zara? Hello?
I'm still recording, so it's not like on my end either.
Yeah, no, we can hear you.
Yep.
I think she died.
I think the internet finally tanked.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, not
Oh, no.
her internet. Her internet, certainly.
Oh no. We can't hear you.
Technical difficulties, boys.
Okay.
And that.
Are we back? Hello?
I'm back. I'm back.
Yay! Hooray!
So what were you saying?
Yeah, you said the progress pictures not that you cut out.
Yeah, okay, so I do the progress pictures as well, and then, I do the watercolor, the watermark over it, and then you pay full, and then I send you the picture. So, my whole thing is, like, how do people get scammed? Because I feel like people just need to be more... I don't want to blame anyone, but, like, people just need to be more careful. Artists need to be more clear about how they're going to be doing that process, because I feel like it's mostly communication.
Here's the thing. There's just some artists out there that are just completely degenerate people and wasting people's lives.
Yeah.
So it's not really more of a lack of... It's not... Well, in most cases, it's not a lack of communication. It's more that just artists aren't responsible. And certain artists aren't responsible, and they just do what they can to get people's money, and then they say stuff like, "Oh yeah, I'll get you this commission in such and such time," and that time never comes. Like I mentioned, we have a zero tolerance policy on CA for that. We've had several cases in which I and human resources have had to reach out to people and be like, hey, we know that this is going on. You either need to refund people or, stuff. We're going to have to do stuff if you don't,
Yeah.
And this is something that I mentioned in the previous podcast, that is something that we've wanted to implement to CA is it's the escrow system, in which
what is that?
So MLP Forums has the system in their marketplace to where when a user pays an artist or commissions an artist, that artist does not receive that money. So that money stays within the company, which is Ponyverse. That money stays within a company until that artist provides that art piece.
Oh, okay. So it's like put on hold.
Yeah, and when that artist provides that art piece, then the money gets sent to them. That way, if an artist disappears and never provides that commission, then the company just simply refunds that money to the user. It's a middleman system.
Like the MCNs of YouTube.
Yeah, and basically, Ponyverse takes out a cut out of that as well, because you're using our platform to promote your services. So we take out like a 15% of every commission, which we do that so that we can encourage we encourage artists to at least raise their prices a little bit, so that way they don't see a big of a loss when we do take out that percent.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, yeah, that'll mean that commissions will be a little bit more expensive, but at the same time,
everybody kind of wins.
Yeah, it serves.
You get that safety net.
Yeah, it serves as a way to protect artists from people who, try to scam them by sending money and then charging back, and it serves as a safety net for commissioners because they are guaranteed their money back if an artist just runs away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now, speaking on that subject, before we get back to the city, I will say that of all the artists who was on the series, the Meet the OC, I'm glad to say none of them actually pulled that scam on us. Now, if you was on this,
that's good.
Yeah, if you was ever on this series, you're always welcome to come back to work with us, and we will pay. Well, actually, I will be paying you because I'm no.
Can I come back?
Yeah, I think.
I mean, no, I haven't even been in an episode yet.
No. But yeah,
just rip Night and Game's wallet. Wait, Nacho, do you know what happened tonight when he commissioned art?
Just wait until season 3, boys.
Wait, Nacho, did Knight tell you what happened to him when he commissioned his first art of his OC from someone?
I think you paid overpriced, wasn't it?
Yeah, bro. It was he paid $45 for one image. One image that was 600 by 600 pixels.
What?
And it was a terrible drawing.
Was it safe for work or not safe for work?
It was a normal picture. It was just a frontal shot.
What?
And he paid $40 for it. And I was there when he made the transaction. He was like, "Yo, I made a purchase for something." I was like, "How much you spend?" He was like, $40. And I was like, for 3 images or something. He was like, "No, it's 1." And I was like,
"How much,
you idiot?"
How much do you believe that image that I posted in the chat cost me?
How about
25.
I'll say 15.
25.
And this one right here,
I'll say maybe 10.
15 probably.
Yeah, no, it's
10,
funny
15.
because both of these images I actually got them for free.
Really?
What?
Yeah.
Who's that artist?
Beautiful art.
Who's that artist?
Free.
Who's that artist?
Okay, so the first one was Amethyst, and this was because me and her were talking about getting because I wanted a hippogriff character, and she's like, "I'll make you one," and she made this one for me for free. And then my friend Seer, or Onirical, as she go on Discord, she wanted stuff to draw, and she didn't know what to draw, so I asked her if she could draw me something, and she drew that for me. And I was like, when she sent it to me, I'm like, "Okay, how much is it?" And she's like, "Oh, it's free. I don't charge for drawings." I'm like, "What?"
Jesus.
Give me that number. Give me that email.
I also got this. This is cute. I got this for free.
Oh, that's a kawaii.
Okay, but on a serious note, send me Amethyst's information because I would like to follow her art on things.
No, hold on.
After this, give me your stuff.
Okay,
Yeah,
what
I'll ask
Dexalot,
her
what
and
do you
see.
send? Dexalot, what do you send?
Do you know we've completely derailed?
Yeah, we've are we done, boys? I'm kind of fading out here.
Dexalot,
I put a picture, but you don't have to put it in. That's the only free. That's one of the only free pieces I've ever gotten.
Oh, okay.
And that one was from Mama Chubbs.
she's nice.
Oh, Chubbs is amazing. She
Love her style. Love it.
she actually did. I'm trying to remember what she does a lot of the art for the public relations stuff on CA, including the banner. Actually, let me get that banner so you guys can see it.
And before you do that, I have to say that we love Mama Chubbs because she did 2 episodes so far, and they have the highest view count because of the art.
I completely forgot the names of my freaking
OC.
No, not OCs. The freaking CA mascots. I forgot the names of it.
Oh,
One
that's
of
the
them was
same.
Sarah, wasn't it?
Huh?
Sarah.
Sarah. Wait, what about Sarah?
Wasn't one of them Sarah? I may be
The second one that I sent was Sarah. Oh, you're talking about the mascot names?
yeah.
No, Sarah's the staff member.
Bruh.
I don't know anyone.
Please,
I'm so
we got.
terrible with names.
I'm literally running off of 15 minutes of sleep and an absolute boatload of caffeine. I am about to collapse onto my keyboard.
I'm getting
please,
something.
Corona.
Okay. I'm getting something.
You know what? Nah, I'm going to bed. Wake me up.
No,
Wake me up if something. If I'm needed. I'm
Wait,
something
we're
out here. Don't worry.
ready. We're ready to podcast.
Don't worry.
We get into
No, it's
podcast.
fine.
No.
It's fine. You can go another hour. I'm just gonna nap through it.
So my favorite city that I would like to go to would have to be Las Vegas. I freaking want to go to Las Vegas. I'm gonna also add countries onto this, and I'm just gonna have to take a screenshot of this because apparently
Oh my God.
I want to go to Australia. Australia is a country that I really love.
Oi.
I want to go to Canada. I want to go to also the United Kingdom. I want to go to North Korea. No, I'm kidding.
I was gonna say, man.
Yeah, don't go there.
I'm kidding. I would like to go to there's the picture that Chubbs did, by the way.
Adorable.
I love it.
I would like to
It's
go
great.
to anywhere that's not Puerto Rico.
We gotta
that's
go to
it.
Antarctica.
Yes.
We don't go because people tourism doing a lot of terrible things in that country.
Yeah, but yeah, there's my answer. Finally, after 30 minutes of talking about art.
I'd actually like to go to several places. New York, LA, Japan, over to Japan in the North, Middle, and South prefectures, countrysides in Europe, Australia, Ireland, Scotland. Like visit Wales, Scandinavia, the Bohemian region because in the Czech Republic in particular because of the Kingdom Come Deliverance. Italy, Rome in particular, Athens to see the ancient stoneworks like the Parthenon. What's really holding me back from even so much as just walking to these places is my softness in the face of weather, money, and the fact that I need to keep myself fed. If only I had the resources and the physical drives of my MMO characters, who would happily trek miles afoot to get where they needed to go and are well prepared for dangers on the road. That'd be something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would.
Okay, guys, want to end the podcast here?
Yes.
Okay, good, because we've been on here for 3 hours raw audio.
Yeah, we have.
Wow.
God.
I'm looking
Oh,
at
It's
this.
4 o'clock.
I think this is longer than the previous podcast.
Why?
You have fun with that editing, because I'm not. Have fun.
Okay.
Doivas.
Wake up!
Huh? What?
Wait.
Bye.
We're leaving.
Say
The
what?
podcast by the end.
We're done. I see my bed. It's never looked so comfortable.
Okay.
Alright.
Holy
Okay.
shit! I'm ready to go. I'm energized.
Alright, just a couple more lines. Hold on.
Yes, wait, lines. That's too many lines.
Like one or two.
Read Nitro.
Okay.
R-E-A-D, that spells read. Reedy.
Okay. You guys have me laughing because it's gonna make it harder. Okay.
Nitro, it's very simple. Read.
Blah 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 blah. And remember to smile.
Remember to smile.
Happy birthday.
Okay. Here it is. Okay, that was a great look at this awesome podcast we had. And I hope that you, the favorite viewer, had a good time watching it. Now get down there in the comments and comment what you want to see in the next podcast. Now everyone, let's say the catchphrase easily. Yeah, remember to smile. Everyone say it on 3. 1, 2, 3. Remember to smile. Bye.
Bye. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Oh.
Make sure you unsubscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to T-Series, get to the 200 million subscribers.
Who even